Single by choice, very lonely, not focused, dating market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah we chosen.
Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media sending fake crowds. Everybody want love but don't build. Everybody want peace but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad is missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending.
Single by choices, marriage ain't dead, it's misuse. Divorce cause breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. We ain't gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, so we don't refuse. We don't hate now, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather, truth.
The message still lives.
Single by choices, very bitter, big bad. True for lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no care. Gavin, Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you ready for the truth. Truth in the mic. They the market while we shed a light. Single nation, Gavin X, Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices.
Yeah. Welcome to Single by Choices. Hosted by Gavin X and Mr. Walker. Where the truth hits harder than the streets. Let's talk about it.
We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto. Yeah. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. I have a day and tomorrow. Gavin X, Mr. Walker. Yeah, we bringing that voice, breaking cycles in the culture. That's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Welcome to the table, let's address what's real. Everybody want love, but forgetting to heal. We talking black love, black pain, black growth. Accountability, the only thing we promote. From the trauma to the drama to the lessons you learn. If you really want peace, gotta earn what you yearn. Modern world got the game so twisted, so we bringing clarity, wisdom unlisted. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. Gavin X, Mr. Walker. Yeah, we bringing that voice, breaking cycles in the culture. That's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Let's talk about commitment, legacy, standards. Everybody want a ring, but ain't ready for the answers. We analyze the culture, who hurt, who first. Why the city get cold, why relationships burst. Yeah, we talking building, not breaking, elevating the nation. Family foundation over short-term temptation. SBC, the platform for the grown. You ain't alone, we just bringing you home, yeah. Healing starts when the truth gets spoken. We breaking cycles, not people. It's the space for real conversation. Welcome home. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. For today and tomorrow, no. Gavin X, Mr. Walker. Standing strong with that voice. Better love, better life, yeah, we making that choice. SBC, where the culture finds clarity. Level up your love, build a new reality, yeah.
Single by choices, very lonely, not focused. Dating market broken, truth be spoken. Marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah we chosen. Yeah. Look,
Broke men talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love, but don't build. Everybody want peace, but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big mad. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin next, Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices. Single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin next, Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices. Single by choices. Single by choices.
Let's do it all day long. I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want. Then give me my theme music. Give me my theme music. We told you we coming. We told you we coming. You thought we was joking. And guess what? We keep receipts. God bless you, America. Oh, God is good. It's time!
Let's get it on.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by Cart Before the Horse Productions. It's Sunday night, Mr. Walker. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir. I am feeling fan freaking tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Sunday?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in, SBC Nation. We back in the house. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe button as you come into the room.
There you go. Make sure you do both of those things. And once you're done, come one, come all, this fine March 8th, 2026. Gavin X and I are very much still in this mix, reporting live to you jive chickens from this wonky, ever-changing dating market. And y'all better give it up. It's a real one's birthday. Happy birthday to Mr. Gavin X himself.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So we here on this birthday Sunday, and we're going to cook up. We got a hell of a show lined up. As y'all see in the thumbnail, I see StreamYard acting up tonight. So I don't know what that's about.
What's going on?
They won't let me. Nonetheless, we here on this Sunday. We're going to get into it. Yeah, they won't let me add nothing. Might have to go out the studio. But we're going to get these super chats first. Shout out
to
go ahead.
Shout out to the sister Olawa. Appreciate you coming through. Say happy birthday, Mr. Gavin X. There you go. Appreciate your sister.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, Olawa, always coming through.
Shout out to Minton. Call you Minton. Come through, gifted one single by choice membership. Appreciate your sister.
Shout out to sister. I keep forgetting the name. I'm trying to think of it. We apologize.
Every time. Appreciate you. Merciful. Good to see you. Coming through with the $5. Says Gavin X voted for Tima. No, you did. No, we didn't. Y'all got to stop. Shout out to the sister Monique. Monique, we are political atheists, man. Kumbaya over here. We done said that 50, 11 times. Nobody don't hate towards us. Kumbaya.
Man.
You a liar.
That's a lie.
Appreciate you, brother Frederick Howard. Always coming through. Thank you, sir.
Shout out to brother Frederick.
Brother Frederick coming back through with some birthday love. Says, happy born day, Gavin X. Many more healthy ones. Amen. And Gavin X Jr., your firstborn son, blessings to the whole family. I know that's right.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, brother Frederick. Always supporting the show, coming through. We appreciate you, along with many more. Like I said, some of y'all come through every show. Y'all don't go unrecognized, believe us.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, we y'all are somebody. Y'all is special to us. I tell you that.
Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
Shout out there. It's lovely lady. God dang it. Appreciate your sister coming back through. Says happy birthday, Gavin, Mr. Gavin X, and salute Mr. Walker. Appreciate your sister.
There we go. So we appreciate you, sister. His lovely lady in the house. She's been a member for a long time.
Appreciate you. Shout out to the day ones. Speaking of day ones, we appreciate your brother, Mr. Gino, coming through with the dub. Says happy birthday. X is going to give it to us.
Uh-huh.
Hell!
Shout out to Mr. Gino. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate your brother Ray always coming through, gifting one. I'm sorry, became a YouTube member or reading up your membership. Thank you, brother Ray.
Shout out to brother Ray. Yeah, got that.
Shout out to the lovely sister Olawa. Come through the $5 super sticker. We appreciate you. Best moderator in the Gizane.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
She come back around. We appreciate you, Olawa.
Appreciate you, brother Ray. So happy birthday, Gavin X. More blessings to you. Amen.
That part.
Shout out to the brother Divine Photos. Been a member for 30 months. The best in-field journalist on YouTube. Argue with your mammy. Says happy birthday, Gav. May the blessings continue for you. I know that's right. Keep it coming.
And shout out to Sister Ebony Dean. She dropped a 40 ball in the Cash App. She says, happy birthday, Gavin X. Salute to SBC Nation.
Shout out to the sister Ebony Dean. She is fairly new, coming up here, at least coming up on screen, man. But it's like she a day one. Salute to our Freedom Rand sister. Salute to you, your man, and your lovely family, sister.
I believe she sent this last night, so we must have missed it at the end of the show. But nonetheless, she come through sponsoring.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you.
And before we get into it, I guess, shout out to Ebony Dean. We got to do our annual. We're going to get this out the way now, I guess.
Bring her up. Come on.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Now listen, today's a special day. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. We could let it jump out the cake. But I bought you your honey bun on your birthday, bitch, and here we go. We all the way live. Boom, boom, boom. In the 25. Boom, boom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We all the way live. Boom, boom, boom. This is your wife. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We all the way live.
You doing that to get some
Boom, boom, boom. And the other name is I. Boom, boom. Say hi. Say hi. Boom, boom, boom. In the 25.
Where you come from?
Boom, 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 boom. You got to open wide. Yeah. In the 25.
A few moments later.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Red Balls. Red Balls gives me wings.
Yeah, Mucho was out back giving Frosty the Snowman some got.
Looking like Marilyn Monroe. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Have any more? If Marilyn Monroe was happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Bless. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh man, that was classic.
That ain't real, man. I be forgetting these tabs in SBC history. I'm like, what? What? That's crazy. I don't remember saying she looked like Tyrone Biggums. Red balls gives me wings. Joe Rogan, you know how to do my line of work. I ain't scared of balls.
Shout out to Mucho. All right, even though she don't like us, we still love her.
A bull jive. Man, I be commenting under Mucho's and stuff. She be
Okay, we back in her good graces, huh?
yeah, we good. At least for now. For now. For now.
Okay, I was afraid. Here we go.
Appreciate you, Sister Melissa. Come through, says happy birthday. Happy birthday, Wrath Day, Mr. Gavin X. Hey, Mr. Walker, appreciate you, sister.
Appreciate you, Sister Melissa. And
appreciate your sister Tanya coming through from the UK. Says happy born day, Gav. It's my born day on Tuesday. Well, happy early birthday, sister. We'll see you on Tuesday.
That part. Shout out to Tanya. Like I said, happy early birthday to all the what are we, Pisces?
Pisces.
So all the Pisces folk out there, it's our season.
There you go. Shout out to you. Yeah. Shout out to the Pisces, or the pieces, as my wife calls them.
That part. So
go, shorty. It's your birthday.
Appreciate you, brother Merciful. Says happy birthday, Gavin.
Appreciate you, Merciful, even though you lied earlier, but okay.
He did. Shout out to the OG Ashy Productions. Says, for your birthday, Gavin, I give you 48 hours of few less scam calls. Okay? Happy birthday from Nigeria. Oh, Kendra just yelled from our bedroom to yell you happy birthday. Hey, too.
Listen.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
But we appreciate it.
Nonetheless.
And shout out to my guy, EV Ray. Dropped the 20 ball in the Cash App. He says, happy birthday, brethren.
Appreciate you, brother EV Ray. Glaze Galaxy Council member.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And shout out to Sister Michelle. She dropped a 40 ball sponsoring the show in the Cash App. She says, happy birthday, Gavin X. Salute SBC.
Appreciate you, Sister Michelle. Another day one. Thank you.
Come on, just bring it. I need you to stand up while y'all not moving. Come on. Don't make me push. Don't make me push. Thank you, sir. There go money. She's touching you. Where they get that money? Where they get that money? I can see money from a long way.
Elder Gregory Kelly,
that's right. $100.
Come on.
Everybody get something in your hand. Come on and put it right here.
SBC Nation coming through. Many dollars. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate you, Mr. J Boogie, come through. Says happy birthday, Mr. Gavin X, SBC Nation, and Mr. Walker. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, J Boogie.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Shout out to Gregory Page. Don't remember what your original name is either. Come through with the dub, the super sticker. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, brother. Showing love.
Shout out to Y Skinner Man Cave. Ain't seen that name in a while. Good to see you. Says, speaking of dating out, did you guys hear about the Dak Prescott breakup with his fiance? Sure enough, didn't. Oh, boy. That sounds like a can of worms.
I was going to say, yeah, I haven't heard about it yet.
Pretty sure it's coming.
I've been working my tail off. I've been working doubles. I'm getting that bread. I'm getting that check. I have me a car in the next 2 weeks. And will. Sure will. And then after that, my house. I'm a hustler. You hear me? I ain't gotta go dig. I ain't this broke person that everybody keeps talking about. I go get it. I ain't lazy. I take care of my kids.
Lies. But shout out to Squeegee Kid. Come through with the 100 ball. We appreciate you, OG. Another day one, no doubt about it. Says Gavin, happy birthday. Hope you had a great birthday and got a thank you for entertaining us on your birthday. From SBC to you can we get the thank you in all languages drop, and you better believe it.
Shout out to Squeegee. Appreciate you, brother.
I wish I had 10,000 tongues just to thank you. If I were Chinese, I'd say oh dear. If I were Danish, I'd say manga takt. If I were Italian, I'd say grazia. If I were Hebrew, I'd say toda raba. If I were Greek, I would say Eucharisto. If I were Japanese, I'd say domo arigato. If I were Portuguese, I'd say obrigado. If I were Spanish, I'd say muchas gracias. If I were German, I'd say danke schön. If I were French, I'd say merci beaucoup. If I were Russian, I'd say spasiba. If I were Kenyan, I'd say ashanta. If I were Nigerian, I'd say eshe pupu. If I were Zulu, I'd say ingia bonga. If I were Sutu, I'd say kealiboha. If I were deaf, I'd say, but since I am who I am, and I got what I got, and I feel what I feel, I'll just say thank you, praise your name, amen.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Rest in peace to brother Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I wonder if that guy showed up to Jesse's funeral with that energy.
Yeah, come on, man. You see my man Jesse and the good pastor is out there raising them sisters up. I want to say thank you. Yes, I do.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, Squeegee. Oh man. And speaking of that, I see Cash App is sponsoring the show tonight. They trying to. We open this app up and happy birthday. Unlock up to $500 with Borrow. Says get access to extra cash whenever you need it.
Stop.
No credit checks. No credit checks required.
Stop.
So, yeah, they offering $500. As soon as you open the app up, they slap you in the face. Kapap, $500 whenever you need it. I'm looking like, what y'all talking about?
We done told y'all. He goes, we done told y'all. Anybody trying to offer you a line of credit and it's under $1,000, I'm talking about a store card for $1,000. Predatory. You're only supposed to spend like a certain percentage of your line of credit. At $500, what you can spend? $75 before your credit score go down.
Man. And shout out to old school Gavin coming through with 25 in the Cash App. Says happy birthday, Gavin X.
Appreciate your old school always coming through, man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And also, shout out to the brother Divine Photos. I believe this is you coming through with 25 in the Cash App as well.
Appreciate you, brother Divine. Always coming through, brother. Appreciate all your support.
Shout out to Divine. And
shout out to the brother Better Believes Me. Been a member for 21 months. Says happy birthday, Gavin X. Mine next Monday. There we go. All these Pisces, man. It's an invasion of the Pisces.
Go, shorty. This is your birthday.
Money, 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 money.
Shout out to our light-skinned brother 3 a.m. come through. We appreciate you. Says happy birthday, Gav, and many more. Salute Mr. Walker in chat. Appreciate your day one, brother.
Appreciate you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, his lovely lady. Come back through. Says, I had to tell you guys that for the past 2 months, me and my love have been hitting the gym and eating right. Woo, won't he do it? Says, I lost 14, he lost 20, man. Y'all better get with it, man. You not see these testimonies? What I'm talking about. Says, it's more motivating when you do it as a, hell yeah. Y'all got the sauce. Come on, man. I'm hyped.
Man, shout out to y'all. Like Mr. Walker said, it's lovely. Like I said, seeing a couple do it, doing it together. It's what we talk about a lot of times. It's awesome.
Man, it's dope, man. I love when my wife and I can be in the gym at the same time, man. It's dope. Y'all both working together, holding each other accountable. Telling you, keep the love alive, keep the fire, keep it spicy, man. Salute to you and your man. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
That's awesome. So here we are. We're going to get into this show.
Appreciate your brother, Rondo. Ron, come through, says Gavin, you this. Yeah, Gavin, you this. Much appreciated. $10 worth of appreciation.
Appreciate you. Brother Rondé. I believe it's Rondé.
Rondé, okay, I'm messing up.
Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to the brother Postman, Chicago stand up. come through gifting one single by choice membership. Appreciate your brother Postman.
Appreciate you. Make sure y'all go over and subscribe and check out the Postman for all your sports needs. That's where y'all need to be.
Very knowledgeable. I listen here, man. I'll be over there listening. If I'm going to learn something about sports, RG Honda, I'm going to learn it from Postman. He got the knowledge. You know, he's very well spoken. Love it, brother. His voice made for radio, too.
Yeah! Shout out to you, brother. Keep grinding. And here we are. We into the show. I definitely appreciate all the birthday love. And we got a hell of a show lined up. We're going to be in overdrive tonight because we're going to be sort of piggybacking off of last night. If y'all was up here for this, you know, Love is Blind. And now tonight, we're going to get into it. We got a lot to talk about.
Oh, boy. Trigger alert. Trigger alert. Is that my man Big Groove up there? That y'all know that big old muscle-bound jiggly dude? He done got banned from restaurants, man. And, you know, he deserve it. Because, yeah, I don't know what I'd do if a big old Magilla Gorilla Ninja start damn near twerking. Man, if you don't sit down.
Wicked work. But nonetheless, we're going to be talking about should more people date out to find love? All right. We're going to dive deep because it's a lot of people are talking about it.
Here we go. Find love where love finds you, huh?
So here we go. We're going to start here. Like I said, long night. It's a lot to talk about, man. Stay with us. Here we go.
Why is it that when people ask black women, would you date outside of your race, they automatically think a white man? And I don't have no problem with that. But you know, there's other races out here that love us, like Vietnamese, Japanese, Chinese, French, Greek. It's not just the white American. When you talk about dating outside your race, God gives us a variety to choose from. So y'all don't have to be specific. Yes, I date outside of my race. And that does not mean a white man, a white American man. No.
Granted, you are hunching. We told the woman last night, y'all be making these videos with no rings on y'all finger, no man near y'all. Y'all just be up here talking about how y'all can get hunched on in different countries. We have never disputed that. All right, but y'all can't cohabitate and make it work with anybody, apparently.
Listen here. She talking about she could date Japanese, Vietnamese. Stop it. When you said that little man in the boat was shaking his head, hell no. No, you shall not. It sounds awesome, but God doesn't make any mistakes. God knew what he was doing when he assigned the melanated man and all that we are to the melanated sister, because your hypergamy is through the roof. That little Japanese, Vietnamese, whatever, little pick-me man, he ain't gonna satiate nothing about you. You're gonna take him to the family reunion or the cookout, and they gonna be giving them noogies and wedgies. Stop it.
That part.
That means, and I'm not gonna lie, some black women only mean white men when they say I'll date outside of my race. They don't even think about everything else.
So apparently I like white men. I typically don't date white men. Well, I don't date white men. I find them attractive, but that's like the most, you know, I've always been, I love my black men. I'm only gonna date black men, which I still love them. But the point is, apparently I like a white man now. New Year's come in and I'm acting different all of a sudden. But let me give y'all a background. Give y'all the background on this. So past couple of weeks, I've been seeing this white man at church. Oh my God, just so handsome, such a nice style. We serve on the same team, but we typically don't have like long conversations. It's just usually a, hey, how you doing? And maybe sometimes we'll hug or whatever, but that's it. However, tonight was prayer and worship. It's a weekday, so we had prayer and worship. And I didn't go to church expecting to see him. He was not on my mind. I've had like, I don't know, I've been having a lot going on. So I just went into church tonight, just like tunnel vision. But I ended up seeing him after church was over, and we ended up talking longer than we usually do. So long story short, he ended up asking for my number and was like, let's get together Sunday. Are you free Sunday? We can get together after church. And I'm like, yeah, of course.
Hold on. There we go. Y'all in there praying and worshiping, trying to hunch. Church ain't nothing but a damn hunching ground. It's just in disguise. All right, a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's a good place. Nah. From what I've been gathering during our journalism, a lot of hunching going on.
Yeah, there's definitely perversion in the church, man. We put Dr. Umar up here. He be up here preaching, talking about 5 thicken the thighs, butter caramel, pecan, caramel field, Reese's cups, all types of wild stuff. The church is sexual as heck. And there's a transition that happened, Mr. X, as we see the hypocrisy that is now the Christian church is slowly falling, and rightfully so. We need balance, but they are transitioning. These sororities, mark my words here today on Gavin X's birthday, these sororities are starting to recruit these old women. They ain't even in college. They just recruit. You can come be part of the, Theta Thigh, whatever. And you pay your dues, become part of the club. And now they're going from the church to the daggone soror social hall. Still gonna pay your tithes? All that is watch.
Man.
God,
here we are.
In my head, I'm like fangirling. Well, not fangirling. In my head, I'm just like freaking out. I told my sister, I threw the fishing pole out and he just caught right on. Because I've been talking about him. Well, I ain't gonna get into that. So yeah, I mean, I just think that the Lord has a funny sense of humor. Because when I pray about my man, I've been praying about him for years now. And when I pray about him, I'm always super specific. He has to be Black. And I've said so many times to my sisters that it's going to be funny if when it's all said and done, end up with a white man. Not saying this will be the white man I end up with. I don't know, but I just think it's going to be funny if I do. So I have such a bad habit of just going off on the deep end. I came on here to ask.
And you did. But she said she's been praying to the Lord all her life. Very specific for the kind of man. Tall, dark, got to be Black. But the Lord sent her a white man, she say. So,
If it were true, that would be awesome. Just produce him. We tired of hearing about this Casper that goes, almighty white man. Go find him and marry him. I will say this now. It ain't impossible. I can't be a hypocrite. I know somebody that may know somebody that knows somebody. Some sister that was a single mom. She had one kid, and she ended up going to church and finding her a good old wholesome white man that married her. You can do it. You can do it. But are you willing to do it?
That part. And it's so funny when they do get them a Brad and Chad, they will go down so far. It looks, I seen a sister the other day in the store and I was like, what? She's up in there with Brad. It was wild. I'd be acting like I don't be seeing folks. I let them live. I was like, this is wild. Y'all end up here. It's like, man, life will humble you quickly.
Listen, if it works, it works. But what we are telling you, sisters, y'all can't lie to us no more. We know y'all desires. We know y'all need low end torque. Y'all need that rhythm in the spine to get y'all what y'all need to satiate y'all. They can't do it. It's unfortunate. We ain't hate and wish they could, but we see the looks. Y'all putting your head down. Gavin X called it out. You see a melanated man with his white woman, white wife, he ain't tripping. But you tend to see a melanated sister with her white man. I swear she be putting her head down. It's weird.
Because like I just said, they will go down so far. I mean, as a Black man, the bars you got to meet, for her to give any cooperation, you got to, look a certain way, this and that. And that guy will be the exact opposite. I mean, looking like Seth Rogen on Knocked Up, man.
With freaking what you say with the dang on with a neck beard.
It's one question. But anyway, I guess my question is, Black women that date white men or is married to a white man. Like, what is it like, especially if you've previously only dated black men? I just want to know what that shift was like. I think that's what I want to know. Yeah, like what is it like? This is going to be a little different for me, but I am like excited. I'm not like nervous. I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
As a black woman who has dabbled into interracial dating, I would be doing every black woman a disservice by not telling you what men to avoid. Now, obviously, there's no ring on this finger, so take my advice with a grain of salt, whatever. But this is just based on my experiences and what I think you will expect to go through if you date these types of white men. So, starting off strong, any type of frat boy, stay far away, okay? And this is not just for black women, any woman of color. You are just either a fetish or someone to try out before they get out of college.
Simple as that. Yeah, I will say this, but like you say, and once they out of college, you don't know their background. But yeah, while they in there devious, you will end up meeting a broomstick, all right, and stuff like that. They be trying things out on you, just getting wild and wonky. Don't do it.
Got to be careful. You got to be careful, man. There's too many examples that when this ain't no scare tactic, it is what it is, man. Be careful. Don't let folks fetishize you. And if you can acknowledge it, that should scare the heck out of you. You a fetish. You are an object to them. Come on. Don't be nobody's object.
Also, any type of white athlete, like, I don't know what it's about, but like, they are not going to take you seriously. And also, if you would like to be back in high school once you get to college, involve yourself with one of these types of guys, because girls are going to be spreading rumors about you. So stay far away, okay? And of course, number 2, the country boy, I guess. Oddly enough, I wouldn't say all country boys are who you should avoid, but the ones that are very openly political or really like sarcastic, blunt, they're going to give you a run for your money.
Yeah, run for your money. What she mean by that? He gonna be calling you the hard ER. The hard ER. Him, all his buddies, they gonna have the wildest jokes. You gonna be every animal in the zoo by the time they done with you. So here we are.
I wouldn't do it. That's where my mind is going, and it's freaking true. You know, shoot, some of these Caucasian women, they get into the throes of passion with a brother, and they start, yeah, give me that that black meat. What do you think Brad gonna be saying to you? Huh? Yeah, give me that N-word kudakata. Yeah, oh my gosh, man, my skin crawl. It's a heavy double standard on that. You know what I mean? Heavy double standard. It's just wicked because women are the weaker sex. It's like you back on the plantation and Master snuck back out there. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. That's where my mind goes.
And I don't know if you guys have seen that Winnie Parker story. Stay away from those types of men. Stay away as a black woman, because they feel like they're doing you a service by even taking you out anywhere. And that is how your relationship's going to pan out. Lastly, I feel like this applies for all races, but mama's boys. Especially like if you've met his family and no one in his family dates outside of their race, his mom is going to be all up in your business. In my last relationship, his mom would go as far as checking his bank statements to see if my boyfriend at the time was spending money on me. Wow. And if he was, like, once a week, she would demand seeing him for like an hour to basically scold him into not spending money on his girlfriend. I'm sorry, on his black girlfriend. Let me know if you guys want a part 2, because I have more history and experience than I'd like to admit, and it's honestly kind of embarrassing.
I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah, kind of embarrassing. She up here looking like a young sprinkle. Y'all selling y'all souls. Y'all don't want to know some of her stories about the time she done went to Thanksgiving with Brad, and she had to sit at the table with his grandfather, who was an old World War II veteran. All right, and he was just talking like they'd be like, "Grandpa ain't got no filter," and then the uncles, and they all probably a little wild, and she's embarrassed to tell y'all what she done put up with.
Yeah, I know she is. Look at the sister. Shout out to Media Man. He made a video about how our melanated sisters will say certain melanated men look like they only date white women. She looks like she only dates white men. Her tone, she looks like she wants to be a Valley girl. Shout out to last night's show. Yeah, she more giving Valley girl. She got kind of the look, you know, that her hair piece ain't really busted. See a little bit leave out. She's the Valley girl.
That wig busted now.
Yeah, that was last night. It was wild. She wants to assimilate. She wants to be that. She's like a female Anton. She don't care. She like F these black ninjas. I want to be part of y'all group. Appreciate you, Squeegee Kids. Says, notice the back of her sunroof and her hairline are the same position. Just saying.
This chick here.
Appreciate you, Black Unity. Says she sounded like Tommy on Martin. She wasn't white. She was Francais. Appreciate you, Regal Howard. Says black females, y'all the most educated. What's wrong? Appreciate you, Mr. Pitts. Says that part. Who cares? Dumb butt.
Man. So for now, we're gonna put these women in the sub. Keep it moving.
Well.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
It is now time to embrace once again disappointment and failure as we all make our way into Heartbreak Theater. Shout out to the brother Jay Tillman for that awesome intro. Jay, I got to send you my photos, brother. I'm slacking. Nevertheless, last time we were here, G Honda had broken free from his restraints. All right, broke free, got rid of the old Gimp man, and he had to find some clothes and a way out. You know, he ain't dressed appropriately. I ain't gonna keep saying what he's wearing. If you wonder what he got on, go check out the previous episodes here. Word of the day, libertine. Libertine is a person who is unrestrained by convention, rules, or morality. How can we use this word in regards to old poor G Honda? Half naked, anxious, and completely overstimulated, G Honda came to grips with his situation. He reluctantly began to unzip the foul rubber membrane from the decimated carcass. Luckily for him, his flying double knock-knee drop kick of devastation all but liquefied the body. As he emptied the suit of the putrid visceral remains, he heard footsteps above him. He quickly donned the Gimp suit, regurgitating multiple times in the process. Ooh, the stank. Following the footsteps above him led him to the bottom of the entrance stairway. G Honda took cover and waited. As anticipated, 2 individuals made their way down the stairs. It was the friendly host that had given him that tainted tea when he entered the house. Our now libertine vigilante struck without hesitation. A swift knock-kneed roundhouse kick sent them both flying through the air. G Honda bolted up the steps with all his might. Nothing was going to stop him from exiting this unfathomable, hellish nightmare. He got to the top of the stairs and charged towards the front door. Unbeknownst to him, the knock-knee friction from his cumbersome retreat was causing the legs of his suit to melt. The molten rubber droplets were igniting the carpet as he sprinted towards the exit. He burst through the front door like a rubber crash dummy. Our beloved Vigilante finally escaped with his life, leaving behind a burning house of horrors in his wake. Hashtag knock-kneed Vigilante of Justice Part 15. G Honda made it out. He's out running down the street. He's now safe.
Yeah, safe.
Yeah, get that money, money. Gotta get that money, money. And I'm gonna get it. And it won't stop, and it don't stop, and it won't stop. You know what I'm talking about?
Big shout out to the brother K Snoop, was a sponsor last night. We appreciate you, brother. Says happy birthday, Gavin X. Little something for the birthday party. Keep the word floating. Keep the word floating on. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate your brother K Stoop came by last night with big support as well. Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother. And here we go. We're going to keep cooking up. Y'all see the title? We talking about should more people date out? A lot of these women are talking about divesting, and the reasons because I'm going to bring up this next story. Shout out to the brother Dwight Howard. I see he in some hot water, and this is why black women say they tired of you ninjas.
Uh-oh.
So here we go. Hit the like button. So this is him and this lady. All right. They like the TikTok, and y'all know the allegations on Dwight. They be calling him. He been rumored to be with women, men's, and trans, you name it. Everybody done been rumored to be with Dwight allegedly. So
lot of allegations. But listen here, I've heard the rumors too. I ain't much of a sports guy, especially not basketball. But yeah, the images, videos I done saw, even this kind of behavior, y'all know how we stand. Like, come on, like, I don't know. Dudes all moving. I don't know, all loose, just loose.
Yeah, Dwight too much.
He
so
like,
here we go.
Like 6'5".
This is his current wife. As y'all know, he done been married before, to that Royce woman, and he done been engaged before, got a few kids. So, and he been off the deep end since he left the NBA. He just doing what he want.
Yeah, I can imagine.
A few moments later.
Tanobi, I am so prideful and so private. It hurt me so bad to have to even protect myself in this type of way. But my marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health.
Now, you can't leave your husband because you average at best. Well, my girl Ebony Dean, and look at them booby shit, they're gonna put a bra on. Like, you with Dwight Howard, as crazy as he is, granted all the rumors, this is still a 7-foot tall NBA ninja with, worth over $250,000. He's very wealthy. And like you say, he's a celebrity, if you will. You ain't going back to your regular life, wherever the hell you came from. The problem is he got that ex-wife of his who I don't know, she's the one calling CPS. Because she said her stepkids, they don't have any kids together. They only been together for about a year. But he got previous kids from other relationships. And, CPS keep coming to the house to take, for whatever reason. I don't know if the other baby mamas is calling or what.
Wow. See, here's the thing now. We acknowledge that it's unfortunate. It is very easy to demonize melanated men today, especially stoic melanated men. But this ain't that, You moving in a way, you got CPS keep coming to your house. You doing something wrong. How are you extremely financially stable? I could stop there. You a grown man with all your sense and you financially stable should not be able to stop you from completing your mission, being a good father or whatever, all that good stuff. How you got CPS come taking your babies, Dwight Howard? Which is you cool, ninja?
Through this, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me. It's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with the kids. I have to be witnesses to. I mean, the police at the house, they asking me questions. I don't know how do I lie for my husband. I've never been married before. I'm in love with my husband. I don't want him to get in trouble. So, of course, I'll be his alibi. But this is going way too far. And now I'm getting mixed all in this. I have been with this man for 14 months. I cannot ruin my entire life for something that this person is doing. I just cannot do it. And I tried to get so much help. I asked for counseling in our marriage. We went through 2 different counselors. When I say I love my husband, I don't want to leave my husband. But the positions that...
This ain't it. This ain't it. You're in the car crying on the front face camera, as they say. I mean, y'all been together 14 months, 1 year. Within 1 year, the cops have been called at least 3 or 4 times. Y'all done been to 2 different marriage counselors in 1 year. This ain't meant to be, woman.
Ain't no way. These celebrity marriages is jokes. But if I can give any advice, I would advise anybody looking to get married, ain't got nothing to do with having problems, ain't got nothing to do with, somebody controlling you. I'm talking to the brothers right now. Go seek some pre-marriage counseling with someone you can trust. Pre-marriage. So guys can get an understanding, because folks don't like to talk. I know it. Me and my wife, we really like each other. And pre-marriage counseling only really solidified that. But you need to go and get an understanding about what you guys expect out of a marriage. Because a lot of times he won't say it to her. She won't say it to him. But they'll say it to a third party. It's odd, but I would say do that so you don't wind up here, because first year together, marriage, police showing up, that's the honeymoon stage. You're supposed to have a hard time keeping your hands off of one another in a good way, not fisticuffs.
Wonky.
Appreciate your brother, Mr. Pitts. Says this is cap. She ain't even handsome, and no tears are falling. Shaking my head. He is uber sassy and tips on the same thing. Yeah. Allegations.
Yeah. And there you go. Like everybody's saying, she average at best. This is what you would call a beard, respectfully. Allegations, but he just with her, so he could say he got a woman,
And it ain't cool. Because like you said, like women can go F around and find out with a character like Dwight Howard, 7 foot tall, successful. They most likely like the way the ninja look. It's a messed up game.
Shout out to the brother Gone Postal. Dropped a 20 ball in the Cash App. He says, Merry B-Day, Mr. X. Mr. Walker, salute.
Appreciate you, brother Postman.
Appreciate that, brother. Yeah! Boom, so here we go. Listen, she gonna get into the details. Y'all wondering what happened? Pay attention.
He keeps putting me in. And it's all over nothing. I keep telling people he needs some help, y'all. I live with him. This is not him. This is not Dwight. This is trauma. This is everything he's been through, but just not the kids. I have to advocate for the kids. And I can't go down for what he's doing. So they took our daughter. And I'm just sitting there like, do I speak up? Do I be quiet? What do I do? But I caught this man. I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him, his son, to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it.
What are you doing in Layla's room? Framing her?
They up in these big, nice ass houses. Dwight got these $30 million mansions in LA and stuff, living wonderfully. Look at this dude. Wow. So he said, what you doing in the daughter's room? And look at that door. That door probably cost $3,000. That's real. I don't know what kind of wood. Is that? You hear how that shut? Listen.
Framing her.
Yeah, that's a door. You don't put your finger in there.
All cap. That's a door. That sounds like them doors in the courthouse closed. Big sturdy buildings, man. She said, what you in there doing? Training there? This toxic. Listen here. Ain't no slam. Listen here. You got to have certain rules in the house to keep the energy right. Ain't no slamming doors. Absolutely the freak. Nah, folks slamming doors, that's passive aggression. That's resentment. Y'all need to figure that out. No slam doors. And we don't even say what in the Walker household, including me. My wife called me. I'll say, yes, ma'am. It's yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. That keeps respect heavy. Ain't nobody ever upset because it's just always respect. Slamming doors in your woman's face, technical foul, man.
Oh.
Framing her. He's literally in her room, framing her.
Well, them is his kids. Let's get to that. She keeps saying our kids. Or one time she said her step kid, and then she mentioned his kid. At the end of the day, these are all his children. I don't know if he has full custody. I mean, maybe y'all know in the chat. Does he have full custody of all his children? It appears so. And it seems like his bitter, scorned ex-wife and ex-baby mamas are calling CPS trying to get the kids taken for many reasons that we're going to talk about here, but that's what it seems like.
There you go. And the reason would be, maybe they could be concerned about the children's well-being, maybe. But like you said earlier, Mr. X, this is Dwight Howard. He has met all of his exes, baby mama's ex-wife. He met their hypergamy. And after that, nobody else could match that. So what does that mean? This ninja always going to be on their mind. They always going to be in his business. They always going to be interfering. I got a good buddy who's going to do something like this right now. I know what I'm talking about.
Because the money, y'all didn't want to help him. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help.
I don't know what that is. Dwight?
A little bit at a time. Never. One rock. Never. Half. Tried it one time.
I knew I had. I can smell it. I can smell it. Anybody coming here having used crack, I can smell it. I smell a little crack in you.
I don't know.
I'm starting to get a tinge of like crack.
That's what it looked like. Like you said, for YouTube purposes, I ain't going to try to put what she put up back up. That was wild. But it appears something in that bag and Dwight wilding on something.
Well, listen, whatever it is, it's a lot. God, dog. That's a lick.
Ain't nothing. Like you said, them celebrities, that's how they operate. Even like the ones that into like smoking ganja and stuff, they keep pounds on them just for, that's how they operate. So like you said, millionaires, they keeping large amounts of this. They ain't about to be calling every day trying to get something. All right, they buy this good for about a month, maybe.
I can understand, you social, and you break out a little bit of herb. Okay. But you breaking out rock? like marbles going across just like ninja. I thought rock was gone. I thought crack was whack. That I don't know what I'm assuming that's what it was. That's an assumption. But I thought rich people did that soft. I didn't think they was messing with that stepped on rock. I'm confused.
Man. Well, yes, they are. Shout out to Lamar Odom. Yeah, another 7 foot tall basketball guy who said he was smoking rocks and stuff. This is LA. I don't know what's going on. And like you say, how you get that? How you in the house with him every day, this your man, and you weren't partaking? Stop the cap. We know you was doing it too.
Mr. X, thank you. Stop playing with it. Birds of a feather. You smitten with this man? Oh, yeah, come on now. Yeah, y'all definitely was getting high and hunching. Huh? Tell us those parts. No, you don't do that.
He needs some help. And ain't nobody would have fucking listened because he got the money. I kept saying, whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit.
Holy hell, Dwight keep a little capsule on him. Dwight a real junkie. Look, he said he got this little capsule and she unscrewed the top. This is like a movie. He like, what was that on Squid Games? Remember the dude had the pills in that little necklace. He kept taking them out. You know what I mean? He had to get his fix. That's Dwight. I got to run to the bathroom real quick. He unscrew his little capsule, do him a little bump, little toot.
Little toot, little nort. Oh my, you know what? Thank God for being a dare kid. You couldn't force me to touch none of that. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to the movie Waterboy. Huh? Anytime like I even see it, all I hear is my mama saying, boy, if you ever mess with that stuff, your damn heart gonna explode. And you gotta worry, mama. We grew up around crackheads. I'm terrified of this stuff. That's why it blows my mind. How can you see the zombies that become of people after doing these drugs and you like, hey, let me go ahead and try that? You must hate yourself. How can a rich, successful, accomplished NBA superstar that is Dwight Howard hate himself? Or is he just partying?
Well, there you go. It got into the wrong scenes. Dwight is out there in LA, Hollywood. Like I said, he's out there partying with white girls, men, LGBT. He's in them rooms. Y'all remember who was that? Cat Williams and them. They talking about you open that door and that's Dwight at the Diddy parties and stuff. They are partaking in all type stuff, allegedly.
Shout out to Denzel Washington. Much love and respect to the OG, and he was spreading love out there in Hollywood. Too many black male actors got stories of Denzel telling them, young man, you out at these gatherings, these parties, socializing. Denzel is on record telling these young men, make sure you leave at least a half an hour before the devil arrives. That's it. Don't be there when he get there. It's too late. It's only a camera flick. You there and stuff in the back. Leave before he come around 12 midnight. Get up out of there because the soft white cocktail platters is coming out. Cocaine charcuterie.
That part. So like he said, you get into that room and it's 4, 5, 6 white girls and they get to pulling stuff out they bra and you, what y'all doing? Yeah, try this. You're in there drunk, kudakata everywhere. It's a vibe, as they say. Craziest. Look at the Stephon Diggs brother. He was on that boat pulling that booger sugar out. They like to party. And like I said, we don't know nothing about it. We ain't rich and all that, so we don't know.
And here's the thing, like, listen here. They ain't new to this, they true to this. They ain't saying try this. You gonna be there, you gonna turn around, some white girl gonna be there, no top on now, and she gonna have a line going across her boob. That's what you gonna turn to. And yeah, try what? You gonna be like, shoot, huh?
A little Nort, man.
This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door.
Holy hell.
Hell.
Why she keep sniffing on? Look at this.
Spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it.
That's the same hand she just had all that Nort on. She gonna take a look. It's on her face.
What the hell?
It's on her face.
Boy, they gotta be careful. She just did drugs on camera. That was wild.
Sister.
Look, time out, man. She just realized it right there. She's like, oh, she got zooted right quick.
Oh.
What in the?
Oh, nah, I think this is all fake. That must be like Betty Crocker cake mix.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
this might be another internet stunt.
Yeah,
so we gotta sit back and wait. That ain't real. That's like
that was like some easy bake oven powder. Yeah, that was.
This is a publicity stunt.
Little powder, sugar. Little confectionery sugar. That's all that is. And that's a little Nordic.
This is wild.
I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I stayed, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son, my stepson, lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this, but you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me, and I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else did this, man. But I gotta protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable. Now, I don't know I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit is going too fucking far. And I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now.
Yeah, being coached. You are the enemy. You ain't in there coaching them, ain't your kids. That boy, his stepson like 13 years old or whatever she said. All right, they don't like everybody conspiring against you and him. The mom probably talking to the kids. That's why they here. So why CPS keep getting called? They in that house wilding, and I guess everybody know it.
Yeah, okay. Now that makes sense. I'm like, she up here calling about she love this dude, but you up here snitching like the mother on blow. You just up here showing evidence. My goodness, she put up on camera so you can see the texture. I guess she said because it's a war going on. She like, they conspiring against me, and that's true. You ain't got no blood. Them his sons. You just there. Yeah, you just dad's hunch toy probably to the kids. They know what a TI is. They know who their daddy is. Yeah, I get it. She trying to build her case. Good luck.
And I know it was supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary. This is why I'm losing my fucking marriage. Because the money, y'all didn't want to help him.
Man.
That was a donut. That was a
wilding.
That was a donut.
And here we go here. Now his ex-wife gonna show up.
Few moments later.
Until you do right by me. It's always been about the kids, bitch. It's always been about the kids. Now you want to speak? I'm still blocked up, so I can't see what the fuck you're saying. But now you want to speak because he brought you into it? Girl! It's everybody else's fault?
Listen, this is Royce. Y'all know Royce from Basketball Wives. This is his original wife. All right. He was with her, when he first got in the NBA 17, 18 years ago. They was on the TV show together back when she was young and she actually looked like something. Now she look, my God, Royce. Like, geez, Royce used to be something I used to thought. Now she done aged like spoiled milk. Nonetheless, all right. she crazy. I think they put her in like the nut house and some more stuff. She was out here for real.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice, and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
I keep telling y'all, women out there trying to have a real relationship and build, do not engage in casual relationships with men you truly desire. She got married to him, but it failed. Same daggone thing. You can't go from a 7-foot rich ninja that's most likely hunching you to oblivion and think it's over. Little man in the boat, like, give me that or nothing at all. And then you end up aging terribly because of the stress and the late nights and the tear-soaked pillows. The dot's always gonna connect.
It's everybody else's fault? Wow! So you just don't think any of us fell for the antics either, right? None of us fell for the narcissism. Are you fucking crazy, Amy? Amber? What is it? Like, are you serious right now? You call me crazy, right? You said I was jealous. You said I wanted him. When it's always been about the damn kids. And now you want to sit here and cry and sit here and be like, it's because of what everybody else did to him. No! It's because of what he does to people. Shit! I was just fucking first. I was collateral damage. Let's call Royce crazy. And people will believe it because I'm baby
crazy.
Jesus. Girl, shut up.
So here we go. This is Royce. Like I said, she been through the ringer, and I think she might have lost her kids to him, and here we are. You know, they got divorced. She got a couple $1 million. Y'all see that house? She ain't hurting. She got about $3 or $4 million in that divorce, even though he had a nice prenup. You know, he made her sign a prenup, but he still walked away with a couple million, which ain't much. Like I said, Dwight is worth a fortune, probably about 400 million. So she got a couple.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Listen here, man. Yeah, the wife got to get something. I don't be cruel, but nevertheless, two things could be true, as Miss X says. You definitely crazy, and you could have been concerned for the children. Those two things are true, but one don't cancel the other one out. That's y'all get on my nerves. No, you crazy. And yes, I would hope you care for your children, but then again, like we said, that her pergamous nature, being weenie drunk, you definitely wanted that ninja back. You at least want him to entertain the thoughts to stop it.
Man, so here we are. Huh.
I ain't got no time to play. I'm just gonna make that goddamn money and keep it moving. You hear me? Just stack, just stack, just stack, just stack and stack and stack. You hear me?
Shout out to the Rock channel. Who's that? So appreciate you. Say happy birthday, Mr. X. Salute SBC Nation, the Rock channel.
That's Rashina. Appreciate your sister coming through like you do.
Appreciate your sister Rashina.
Sponsoring the show. And
Come on, just bring it. I need you to stand up. Why y'all not moving? Come on. Don't make me push. Don't make me push. Thank you, sir. There go money. She's touching you. Where they get that money? Where they get that money? I can see money from a long way.
Elder Gregory Kelly,
That's right. Come on.
$100.
Everybody get something in your hand. Come on and put it right here.
Deaconess Rashina, $50.
appreciate you.
Appreciate your brother Tony Davis. Says, it's hard to beat that cane, man. It gets harder and harder. Appreciate you, Tony Davis. Says, King, never ever ride the white horse. Can't stop. Appreciate you, Project Leroy. Good to see your brother. Says, she sniffing Common and Ajax, just like the sassy trucker shaking my head. When they can't afford the real deal, they decide on cheaper alternatives.
Man.
God,
wow.
Appreciate you, Squeegee Kids. Says, rumor has it, Anton used the same kind of stuff. They call it just pearly powder. I believe, because that would explain why Pearly looks the way she does. Shout out to Just Pasty. God,
Yo, wow.
Shout out to the brother Divine Photos. Says, Dwight always finds himself in these peculiar situations. First, the booty goon rumor, sweet Jesus, to being a switch hitter. Now he's sniffing white powder, allegedly. Heavy, allegedly.
Man, this is seem like a deadly spiral. Be careful. Like we laugh and we joke, but in the blink of an eye, man, you know, tragedies happen. So quit playing, Dwight.
There you go. No matter how big you are, you messing with stuff like that, that stuff will explode your heart. There you go, man. Yeah, don't do it. Appreciate you, Mr. Wilson. Good to see you, OG. Says, hey, everybody. Love you all, SBC Nation. Guys, take it from me. She is showing you real.
No, she ain't.
You a lie.
Mr.
And
Wilson.
the truth ain't in you.
You a liar.
Mr. Wilson, you wouldn't know. Mr. Wilson, you a square. You wouldn't know nothing about it.
Goodness gracious. Lie.
Shout out to the sister Rashida. Says, Willie, it's me. Come on now. I got my glasses on. And you way back. You way back in the picture. Shout out to the sister Reed Pink. Been a member for 21 months. Says, happy birthday, Gavin X. Many blessings. Appreciate you, sister Reed.
Appreciate you, sister.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Shout out to the brother Alfonso. Says, happy birthday, Mr. X. F. Kundra. Oh,
yeah, Mr. Wilson, you out of pocket. I feel like Mr. Wilson was back there salivating. All right, don't do it. We ain't trying to trigger nothing. Like, that was a donut, like Mr. Walker said.
Mr. Wilson, stop licking the corner of your mouth. He back there like,
God damn!
So here we are. Nonetheless, we're going to send Dwight and all his women's and whoever else to Glaze Galaxy.
Yeah, God. Oh, it's dangerous up there now. Be careful.
We got us the gun line.
Tell him about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Yeah, boy. EV Ray, Dwight Howard up in Glaze Galaxy. Y'all better have extra security. Yeah, the stuff I seen, he real aggressive, man. You know what I mean? That's weird. I never understood that. Like bullies in sports, man, I wish that's crazy. Like another grown man he was just touching on folks. I seen the videos. Man, ain't no way, boy.
Man, I tell you. But nonetheless,
yeah, like you're right. You can, you know what I mean, clock your buddy right in his mouth and still be cool. You just gotta set boundaries. Like, don't be afraid to stand up, like, cause I be seeing the video, I done seen him. He grabbing and groping, just real stern. Make him never do it again and say, I'll see you tomorrow, brother.
Here we go. So until then, we're gonna keep it moving. We talk about love is blind. Should more people date out to find love? I'm gonna pull this bonquisha up. Hit the like button.
Okay, y'all. So I just went on a date with a white man. So his status, he is 6'3". He is 40, no kids. And he works in professional sporting. So we went to this place called First Watch. It is in Westport, Kansas City. It is a breakfast, brunch, and lunch place. And we had, really good conversation. We both have a lot of experience in the service industry and hospitality, so we connected with that. The conversation was just so good, y'all. I was giggling, showing my big white teeth.
I bet you was. He had you up in First Watch. Well, I guess Brad tricking. You should have took her to Dunkin' Donuts or something, got a coffee. First Watch. All right, that's quality dining. Me and my wife like to go to First Watch, That's premium breakfast dining. I'll be seeing Kurt Angle up in First Watch every time we go there.
Okay. I know we talk. I drive past it. It's right next to the vitamin shop that I go to. Yeah, I always see it. I never knew what it was. Okay. Shout out to the bougie folks in First Watch. Nevertheless, like, these sisters always come up here talking about how sweet and kind Brad and Chad are. And there's a heavy double standard. That's fine. We hate that. That's what they do. But if if your brother, if your melanated counterpart is being sweet and kind, y'all call him a simp and a lame. The same rules don't apply. It's fine. I ain't complaining, but can we at least acknowledge it?
Lord Jesus. And I just noticed something different from when like an African American man like gets your number.
Yeah. Yeah, he be in there every time. It's wild. It's like a coincidence. It seems like I said, we don't go often, but whenever we do, he be in. I guess there's like just like a LA Fitness like next door. So I think he'd be in there working out, and he always go there to, I guess, to get his breakfast or lunch or whatever.
There you go. Yeah, I think, Gavin, didn't you work on this car before?
Yeah, that's a whole rabbit hole. But yeah, nonetheless, here we are.
And then like for a Caucasian man or a man of a different race, get your number. Like for those of a different race, like they ask you for a date immediately. A black man, he drags it out. He want to talk. He want to have conversation, which, previous conversation before asking on a date is important, but they want to drag it out as long as they possibly can before they feel like they're going to spend a dime on you. Yeah, that's why black man gets left on red. Okay. I gave this man my number. Today is Saturday. I don't know what the date is, but today is Saturday. I gave this man my number, no joke, 2 days ago. And he planned this date. Yeah. So, during brunch, we talking, we both got a little like breakfast cocktail. Y'all know I don't drink, but I'm sipping it. It was sweet. The drink was called a cinnamon toast crunch breakfast cereal. It had coconut rum in it. So, I'm, sipping little cute, little this and that. But of course I didn't finish my cocktail. I didn't finish my food. I got full really quick. Fast forward, the date was amazing. He's walking me to my car. He asked me out on a second date while we're still on our first date. And
listen, let's talk about it. She said, I went on a date with my first white man. She's all excited. She's showing nothing but pearly whites, but we see that back. That back is looking big. I see them traps, them shoulders, respectfully. So I'm trying to figure out who this ninja is because, yeah, come on now.
You know what? That's all good and well. What's the purpose of the first date? Keep telling y'all. To build and develop some sexual tension. Let's see if there's some chemistry here. I ain't here to be your friend. Do it sound like she's showing that any kind of sexual tension develop? She talking about how sweet he is. He asked about the second date on the first date. This dude is most likely going to prove just to be a fun time for her. She ain't sitting here contemplating on busting it open for him. So, oh, you're such a nice guy. I like hanging with you. I like the non-sexual attention I'm getting from you. Kev talked about this, man. Do not allow women to use you for your non-sexual attention.
He just hugs me just so tight, and he just so tall, very well put together, Lord Jesus. He asked me, do I look like my pictures? And I'm just like, no, you look better than your pictures. You look good. He was white. He was bald. He had a full beard that was lined up. How he carried himself made him fine, honey. He had on cowboy boots, all that, so, I'm like, just like, I'm a little smitten. And, he leaned in for a kiss, a couple times throughout the date. And, I curved him. Cute, not anything embarrassing, but, I have first date etiquette. It's just certain things you don't do or say or expose or anything on the first date. Keep it light, keep it airy, keep it, real fluffy. And so he's going out of town, later this week. He said, I'm going to make sure I see you before I go out of town. And I said, okay, yes, sir.
Yeah. So Brad, you seem like a simp, giving heavy simp vibes. All right. This woman, she's in Kansas City. So she's in Kansas City, and that's in the middle of this country. That's where the country is, Iowa and all that, Nebraska. So she said cowboy boots. This is Brad. This is him. All right. Don't know, probably blowed out more than likely, but the brother went in for a kiss on the first date. Bad idea. Now, if she leaned into you, that's a different story. But for you to go in and you ain't getting, like we said, we ain't getting no sexual energy. So I don't know, you misread the room.
Or he just trying to let you know where his mind really is, and you ain't trying to grasp a hold of reality. He being nice because he trying to see what that thing like, what that rear end and reverberations, my baby. And she said he leaned in twice. She curbed him, man. Like you said, don't do that. Unless you just like, look, I'm trying to let you know where my mind is. We need to seal the deal tonight. Like, cause that's
even
odd.
then, you don't lean in for no kiss. There's other things you can do.
Yeah,
like this is just lame behavior. That's just Brad Chapman.
Yeah, kiss. Yeah, I concur, Mr. X. No rebuttal on that. Yeah, definitely other things you can do. But when it comes to physical contact, she kind of leads that. Women have access to intimacy. So yeah, let her lead that. Don't be all looking to grope if it ain't invited. It's either going to be a home run or a strikeout. You have to be careful.
I see you before I go out of town, and I said, okay, yes, sir.
Hey, name and age, and why did you pop?
Yes, I'm Diamond. I'm 26, and I popped because culturally I'm not attracted to him. I don't think we will mix. I don't think I can bring him home and he will understand. And he's giving me lifetime wrong boyfriend vibes. So it was a no for me.
Okay. All right. So is she your type? Why not?
I don't know. I'd probably go back at the same thing. I could see the lack of interest right away. And I'd probably say you're not necessarily my type. Yeah.
So, shout out to these people over at, I believe this is the Love Mountain edition of Pop the Balloon. Shout out to them. And they be having some of the most wonky characters. Maybe we'll look more into it. The show's a complete nightmare, y'all know. And they bring out wonky matches like they should, like y'all always talked about. Bring out a white this and this and that. Mix it up. And that's what they do. This big backbone Quisha with the bull nose. Brad and IT. He the janitor for IT.
Being picky. That's what gets me. Brad and Chad not Brad and Chad, but big backbone Quisha being picky. Like that's not part of the game. If you are a heavy sister, you are supposed to be extra sweet. Kev talked about this. We said as well. Oh, they say, Lou, okay. But yeah, you're supposed to be a sweet sister. Don't be up here self-sabotaging. No, I don't like you. Sister, you ain't got room to have too many standards and deal breakers, respectfully.
That part. So shout out to Florida Woods. So this is the St. Louis Pop the Balloon. There's so many of them. I know there is like a Love Mountain, like I said, St. Louis. There's the one Jay Prince was on with the Too Cold brother. So it's a bunch of them, as you know. The original, or not the original, but the biggest one. We ain't even gonna mention them because we don't rock with them folks. But shout out to St. Louis.
There you go. Wild balloon pop madness.
Money, 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 money.
Shout out to Quadash. We appreciate you. Says happy birthday, Gavin X, and happy belated birthday, Mr. Walker. Love you, brothers, for the work you do. Keep up the good work. Enjoy. We appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate your divine photos. Says the only reason divestors want brads is because it's set in their minds brads are suckers, when at the end of the day, they are just like everyone else. Yeah, Brad is the original Viking man. Matter of fact, I might show a video of Brad's ways in the Patreon. Y'all better get it right.
Man, so here we go.
My type, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Trust me.
But I can also agree that culturally,
I just feel like you wouldn't understand.
Yeah. Now I think, oh, my bad.
No, it's okay. I feel like you wouldn't understand. Like, it's not like I'm going through anything. It's just that culturally, you probably wouldn't understand my lifestyle. Yeah.
That's reasonable to say.
Graceland 35. I popped because you're 26, you know. I'm older than you. I don't want to be TT, so. But I think that you look like Sid from Toy Story.
Oh,
that badass boy that was breaking all the toys.
There it is.
Yes, he looks like Sid.
Hey, why don't you got to say that? I was kind of feeling something with her, and then you got to bring.
He in here trying to get Kudakata. She said, you look like Sid from Toy Story. Man. All right, that ain't what he was trying to hear. He was trying to hear like he looked like somebody from the Bang Bros or something. Where our old drop go with the old hub? I gotta find it, but he like, hold on now. Don't do me like that. Sid from Toy Story? That just puts you in such a lane that he don't want to be in. Look out, instantly turned red.
Like you're hot though. Like don't get me wrong, but
So you're attracted to Sid, is that what you're saying?
yeah, an adult version of Sid. Yeah, there you go.
I don't kill toys or anything, but funny enough, I heard that when I was a kid, so that was you kind of bringing back the.
I swear.
It's haunting. Yeah, it's haunting. Yeah, but yeah. Hopefully you don't see that, or hopefully you have a thing for shit. You're the one. You're the one.
Listen, these women is busted. That woman, she looked like she pregnant. She keep her legs all, nonetheless, blowed out. Brad. But this is the more realistic dating market. These are average people.
He said he look like, hey. Give me some good, I got a question. That ain't never gonna work. Well, we tell y'all, God don't make any mistakes. When he made us melanated men the way that we are, that was y'all blessing, sister. We are y'all gift. And y'all trying to act like we ain't good enough. Wicked. Go ahead with Sid then. Let Sid touch on you, with no rhythm. With, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Let him go ahead and be flicking y'all. He gonna be flicking your little man in the boat like this.
All right, so she your type. Why not?
Not necessarily. I think at least tonight, I think those two. I probably a little lighter skinned girls and.
He said tonight ain't doing it. He like, come on now. Brad said it's like he walked into Golden Corral and you know what I mean? It's like the Golden Corral lineup, all you can eat, pop the balloon edition.
This is extremely unfortunate. Oh man, I got jokes. Yeah, the sister in the red, Caddy Wampus fromped out. She looked like she just sit on her couch watching Tubi for days on end. Then she want to go up and try to clean herself up, been stewing in her own filth for days. And the sister, the dark-skinned sister here, I know they antics. Listen here, them daggone feet be so daggone ashy most days. Then when they got to go somewhere and put on they heels, they get that daggone Vaseline, they slather their feet up to try to cover all that crust and that unsightly ash, and then they be sliding in it. That's why they toes be on the front of their heels, because all that grease on their feet.
I'm trying to tell you, and they should go in the back. Like, look at this lineup. They should go in the back and check all their purses. Like, we're doing a purse check. You're going to look in that purse. You're going to be seeing bottles of ranch. All right. Slap your mama seasoning. You know what I mean? A stick of butter, just random stuff. You never know when you're going to see a good movie. So just keep that melted butter on you,
Let me find out one of them got a little pack of aluminum foil with 3 chicken wing flats sitting there. Let me find out.
Something about the eyes for both of them attracted me right off the get-go. So, she's something about her. I know the balloon popped, but what was it again? Did I use the Lord's name in vain?
God, too.
Okay.
Like you said, I know.
All right, thank you, girl.
But you are younger than me too. But it was just, I wanted to hear what you have to say. You know.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
It's almost.
And I will say, we talked about this earlier, a minute ago. This is that frat boy archetype that woman told y'all to stay away from before you end up meeting the end of a broomstick messing around with Brad and them. No compassion, complete fetishes. All right, don't do it.
Please don't. Please. Y'all first day gonna be at some bonfire on one of his buddies' land. Yeah, be most careful. You're gonna wind up out there in the cornfields with Rose.
You have to say, you know.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
It's almost over, but I'm gonna be a little lenient. What question? What is your question?
I would just say I'm not going to ask your age. I know it's a disrespectful thing to do, but the age thing, is it an immaturity thing, or you just?
I'm 30. So
okay.
I've only dated one person younger than me, and it didn't work out. I'm not saying that you would be the same, but younger usually just
doesn't work out.
I thought you was gonna ask her to get her balloon.
I went on a date with a white man. This is the update from date number 2.
Man, they are coming on flashing pearly whites. I went on a date with a white man, and she happy as hell. The other woman we showed earlier, she came onto the screen. Look, she was happy as hell. They coming onto the screen like, hey, we just left a date with a white man. And let me tell y'all about it.
This is wicked. Listen, okay, there's nothing wrong with going on a date, but why must you word it? Why is the fact, come on now, why is the fact that he's white so important? Like, y'all literally lead with that. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. There is no bigger colorist today than our melanated sisters. I went with a white man. Why couldn't you just say, hey, I went on a date with a nice guy? And you start talking and say, you know, it just so happens he happened to be Caucasian. Totally different energy. I went on a date with a white man.
Wow. And shout out to brother Kenneth. Kenneth dropped $40 in the cash app. Says happy birthday. Says his grandson's birthday is today as well. Shout out to Dexter and Linwood alum.
Thanks, yeah. Shout out. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to all the Pisces.
Appreciate that.
Come on, just bring it. I need you to stand up. Why y'all not moving? Come on. Don't make me push. Don't make me push. Thank you, sir. There go money. She touching you. Where'd they get that money? Where'd they get that money? I can see money from a long way.
Elder Gregory Kelly,
That's right. Come on.
$100.
Everybody get something in your hand. Come on and put it right here.
Shout out this BC Nation with all the support. Appreciate you, brother EV Ray. Says Glaze Council, Yam Council. I'm sorry, Glaze Galaxy Yam Council. Happy birthday, Gav. You late, Ninja.
Appreciate you, EV. Also for the cash app, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate your sister Janelle. Good to see you. Been a member for 11 months. Says happy birthday, Mr. X.
Appreciate you, sister.
We appreciate you, Supreme. Come through with the 20 ball. Says happy birthday, Gavin X. I'm married to an Italian. I'm black, and this is the healthiest relationship I've ever had. 20 years, 13 years married with 2 boys. Blessings to you. I try to have a melanated woman, but they go mental after 2 years of dating. Unfortunate. So shout out to your brother. Salute and blessings to your union, dang it.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
There you go. Shout out to you, brother. And also shout out to sister Tanya. She dropped $5 in the cash app. Says happy birthday, Gavin X.
Appreciate you, sister Tanya.
Shout out to Tanya.
Shout out to Honey B. Appreciate your sister. Happy birthday, Gavin X.
Shout out to Honey B. And hit the email, Honey B. Honey B need to be up here. Like I said, she popped up on us in the Patreon and disappeared.
Appreciate you, sister. Shout out to Mr. Jersey Worthy. Says white man walked in Wendy's looking for a prime steak.
So here we are. Look at this. I'm gonna let her go.
With a white man. This is the update from date number 2. So last night I showed y'all my outfit. I did wear a white sweater and some really cute green pants with some little high heel booties. And then I got my nails hunter green for those of you all who, you know, missed the video. Anyway, so he arrived at the taco spot first. We went to Los Campos, which is on Highway 350 in Raytown, Missouri. And he got there first. And when I got there, you know,
that's another thing. The Midwest. Shout out to the Midwest. So she out in Missouri. The other woman was in, what'd she say? You know, Iowa or something.
Oh, yeah.
Kansas, somewhere. So these women are in the Midwest where it's rural. This is MAGA country. So there's probably more white guys than black guys in some of these areas.
You know, I want to say this, man, because got love for you sisters, man. Be yourself. I have to believe that if you out here in the Midwest and you around folks that don't share your complexion, it's not going to serve you to try to code switch and not be you. Bring your culture, your rhythm to the environment. Don't reject it, because that's what I'm seeing, and I think that's dangerous. I believe Brad and Becky and them, they see you trying to heavily assimilate with them. They're going to use it against you. Like Mr. X said, now they're breaking out broomsticks and ish. Be you. Let them know that you have some knowledge of self. That's just a thought, because it's kind of scary, man.
I was so excited to stand next to him because he's 6'3", and I finally had on some heels, honey, period. And he greeted me with a hug.
And they both saying the same thing. The last sister, I think she said the dude was like 6'3" or something. They got these similar testimonies. They meeting these big, tall brads, or allegedly. Show them. You so proud you up here. Hell.
Yeah, that's all we saying. Show them. That's all. There's a couple stories of sisters on social media, melanated sisters getting with them big old Viking dudes. Never really works out. Is wild. The situation always wild. Show us these dudes so we could believe you.
Very appropriate hug. And then we just had really good conversation. We started off with chips and salsa. And a tip that I learned is I start to sprinkle salt in my salsa. I actually learned that from a Mexican man. It brings out the flavor. So he was just telling me about his day. And he was like up under the table. He was rubbing his leg up against my leg. And I'm like, okay, he's into it. When I first got there, he had already had an empty.
There you go. Hold on. He a little more tactical than the last guy. At least he ain't just reach right in and try to say, kiss on me. See what we saying? He under the table, rubbing on that leg with his leg, little things. All right, brushing up on the back of her with hard meats. Let her know. Hell. But yeah, don't be reaching in for that kiss. That's like, man.
Amen. Tactical. Got to be tactical. Smooth, man. It got to be a vibe. Dude, that's it. When you learn yourself and you get your bearings in the day field, you become a walking vibe. There ain't no awkward moments. Ain't no need to be. You bring her into your world. It's a beautiful thing. Well, yeah, a little knee rub. There you go. So I'm sorry, I mean touch you. And see these little tests. She's supposed to. She like, oh, it's okay. You can touch me. Shout out to the man mindset. This is while doing YouTube. He raunchy as heck, but he be getting into it. Hey, shout out to that brother. Let's see if he come over one day.
Margarita glass on the table. So he had a drink before I got there. And then when I got there, I ordered a pina colada. So I'm sipping real cute. Only the drink was big. Of course, only drunk like this much. Tragic. And he ordered then another, margarita. I had enchiladas and he had something else, y'all. I don't forget. It just looked like, burritos. And he was just telling me about his day, and I was just telling him about my day and what I was up to. And of course, he gave me a compliment on my hair, and we just had really good, cute, conversation. He did invite me to, on the third date number 3, and he was talking about the distance that he drove. Like, he just brought it up in regular, conversation about what area he lived in. And I'm like, how far away is that? He said, it's about an hour. I said, you drove an hour to come see me? I didn't know the distance that I didn't know where he lived. You know what I mean? But I just know he lived in Kansas. I live in Missouri, and Kansas is the next state over. I just didn't know where. He said, yeah, it's an hour here, an hour to me, and then an hour back. And I start feeling real bad. I'm like, on our next date, like, I don't mind meeting you halfway or, coming to you. I said, for the next date, I want to do like something fun. Like, let's go to an arcade, or, something like that.
Absolutely not.
He was dressed real clean, real well put together. He had like a sporting KC and Adidas jacket on with some jeans. Like I said, his beard was lined up. And he just treated me so good. Nothing forced, nothing extra. I like simple things like that. So we ate our dinner and we talked, and then of course he walked me to my car. Y'all know on the first day he was trying to get a little kiss, and I kept dodging him, but this time I actually gave him a little smooch.
There we go. I'm not sure, is this the same damn woman?
It is.
Okay, I'm sitting here looking. She said the second date, so this is her. Okay, so now she about to give him some kudakata.
No, she's not. I'm sorry. Same woman. I thought it was somebody different.
Hold on real quick. I was going to say, she described it when she said 6'3", and they going through the story. I'm like, she describing the same exact guy. So this is her. She got her hair braided. And like she said, this guy's driving an hour across state lines for 2 dates. And he let her know this third date, he want kudakata. That's basically what she was saying. He told me, this third date, he let me know he been driving an hour both ways, and It's time. All right. But nonetheless, I don't know why the hell he don't cross state lines.
She not trying. She no. Here we go. Listen. First date. Come on, Kevin Samuels. First date. Build a rapport, build sexual tension. Second and first date, something simple. Ice cream, walk through the park, spend little to no money. This ain't that. Second date, sexual tension done built. You all right? You little bit of nice, soft petting, nice, no butt out hug at the end. Then now we can go on the date. Got some chemistry brewing. Have a nice date. If you don't get none on the second date, that's fine. But the third date, as Kev said, where we eating at? Your house or my house? Where we gonna be eating somewhere where it's a bid at? She talking about go to the arcade on the third date. Absolutely the freak. Ain't going to no arcade. Ain't no bids in the arcade.
And I would say that's extremely variable. So when it come down to that third date, we talking about the creme de la creme. These are wifely women. I mean, the majority of women, y'all pretty much get one date. Either you clapping cheeks or you ain't. And she looked like she falls into that category, which is why she's dating white men. Because most of y'all ain't getting no 2, 3, 4 dates, unless you're dealing with a complete simp. But if it's any desirable man that y'all like, it's not going past 1, maybe 2 dates. If you get to that second date, you must be her. All right, because most of y'all, you get 1 date, either clapping cheeks or it's over.
There you go. Yeah, it is arcade on the third date is goofy. Maybe the first date, if it's cheap, ain't going to no Dave and Buster's. I don't know if it's y'all got Dave and Buster's where y'all at. We ain't going to no expensive arcade. Yeah, we can go to like one of them old school hole in the wall ones, play some damn Pac-Man.
Man, till then, she going to the sub.
Bye.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, diamond, wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Hit me.
Yeah, listen here. Nobody laid it out flat like KS, if you ask me. If y'all got any questions about how to go around, to go about dates, look up his old material. It's good stuff. Appreciate you, brother. Deep Thoughts says self-hatred is strong from the sisters. They characterize interracial relations with so much drama. Appreciate you, Mr. Jersey Worthy. Says white man walked in Wendy's looking for a prime steak. We got that one. Shout out to brother Classy. Says white get tacos, melanated men need roof Chris. Talk about it. Appreciate your sister Nais. Says blessed birthday, Mr. X. A little something for the pot.
Appreciate your sister.
Shout out to brother Evie Ray. Says they call a melanated man thirsty. Facts. Appreciate your brother Classy. Says that arcade date is dig dug. What you did? What they was getting dig and dug in.
And shout out to Uncle Tall, dropped 25 in the Cash App. Says, good evening, gentlemen. Shout out to SPC Nation.
Shout out to you, Uncle Tall.
Appreciate you, Uncle Tall.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Always coming through, brother. So here we go. We're going to continue this moving. Now we got these women out here. We talked about this last night. Women are just leaving the country. So now how to date internationally.
Passport, sis.
If you're interested in having an international roster, this video is for you, okay? I always say go where you're celebrated, not tolerated, but I want to give you girls like the actual breakdown and how this can actually be successful for you, okay? There are a lot of men out there in the world that can pursue you and do it across the seas. They can send you money, send you gifts, okay? Still be giving you quality time. There is a man that I was dealing with, still dealing with, but anyway, literally, I don't feel like there's a time difference. And we are 6 hours apart. I don't feel like there's a time difference. I'm talking about he is more on me compared to men I would actually be dating seriously here in the States. If a man wants to, he will. Something else I want to just note really quick. No matter where you go, I don't care if the country's poor or whatever, there's always going to be social class, honey. And you want to make sure that you're dating middle to upper class. That's it. If you're dating low, like it, once again, I'm like, this is the world. This is the world we live in. Okay? There are people that just have it a little bit easier, even if their country is poor or mediocre.
Listen, y'all are over there fetishes at best, do bye. So we seen a woman last night. Y'all go to these resorts. Y'all are not going into the country, statesides, and to the villages with the people. Y'all are on the resorts around other tourists or wealthy people that live there at best. But they'll clap your cheeks. Congratulations.
And it seemed like that's all they want, Mr. X. She up here talking about, hey, sisters, do y'all want to know how to develop y'all international roster? Shout out to Brother Jay Tillman for the question. Can women have rosters? Like a roster? So you a woman, you are a self-respecting woman, and you tell me like a man, you can go through your phone and be like, here's 2, 3, 4, 5 different men you dealing with. Like, and you that feels good to you? You are making yourself available to all these sausages. That's what we hear. I ain't hunching them all. Yeah, tell us more lies.
Okay, even if they're living in a third world country, there's still those who are living a nice life, okay, that can still travel, have really no visa issues. Like, they are still living their life, very well cultured, and they're not limited. So you want to make sure that you are dating men that make sense according to status and class. Okay? I also want to note, please be wary of how you conduct yourself, because you never know who you're going to meet. You never know. Like, I know sometimes we're on vacation, you just want to act crazy and do whatever, but having decorum, having class will always be timeless, and I suggest you do that and act that way. Be classy, be fun, be hot, and that's it. And no matter what, if you meet a man abroad, you're not like, oh, I'm just going to be casual with it. If you know deep down that you're dating for marriage and only marriage, and you're like, oh, I want to only be with someone in America, I get that, but sometimes things don't always work out the way that you thought they were. So you always say, I'm dating exclusively for marriage. And because you're from the West, you have to be extremely on top of it, because if you're going to Eastern countries, they already treat their women very seriously, and you don't want to be that girl that's like, oh no, treat me casually, and like, don't do this and don't do that for me, because automatically they're giving you bottom barrel treatment.
Man, listen here.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
We ain't doing this with her. Like, she coming up here like she's the ambassador to Passport Sis. Look how tightly she clenching her hands. This woman is frustrated. She ain't getting no results out here. She get glazed on at best.
She said, go over across seas and go ahead and date you a middle to upper class Akbar. And he gonna take you seriously compared to the other women over there that he gots to marry. Y'all don't get it. Y'all need to, before, if you're gonna do this, educate yourself. Look into other cultures and how they go about dating. Western dating is completely freaking broken. It's broken. Y'all want to have a 304 phase. I guarantee you, there's not another country, civilized place where the women had the luxury of having a 304 phase. Once a 304, always a 304 most other places. Keep it up. Educate yourself. They ain't taking you seriously at all. You fun at best. Appreciate your sister Lauren. Says, good show. Appreciate you.
And shout out to Uncle Tall. He come back with a 40 ball. He says, oh, it's your birthday, you young ass ninjas.
Shout out to Uncle Tall. Come through in Uncle Tall fashion.
Shout out to Uncle Tall coming through.
Come on, just bring it. I need you to stand up. Why y'all not moving? Come on. Don't make me push. Don't make me push. Thank you, sir. There go money. She touching you. Where they get that money? Where they get that money? I can see money from a long way.
Elder Gregory Kelly,
That's right. Come on.
$100.
Everybody get something in your hand. Come on and put it right here.
Elder Uncle Tall, appreciate you. Shout out to Brother Divine Photos. Says breaking news: a woman has been arrested for pew-pewing up Rihanna's house 10 times while she was home. Still a developing story. Shout out to the best infield journalist in the game. Appreciate you, brother. Holy cow.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna jot that down. Maybe we'll talk about that. Truth over lies. Yeah, I don't know if it's behind the brother ASAP. I know he just got in trouble got caught with a pew or he pew somebody or whatever he was going to court for last year. So I know he was involved in something.
ASAP. When I think didn't he have like that concert folks was getting deleted? So it was something wild, I believe.
No, that was some other
okay.
Travis Scott brother.
Okay, I get him
But
mixed up.
nonetheless, like you said, we definitely gonna look into it.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate your deep thoughts. Says those overseas dudes be broke unless they are an official. The hyenas often end up with those broke dudes and illegitimate kids. No, she said you gotta go get you a rich one.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother Kim Netta. Been a member for 2 years. Appreciate you. Says happy birthday, Gavin. Next, and salute the SBC Nation.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Here we go.
Okay, so I really hope like with these tips that you girls feel more confident with having international roster. Your international bae does not have to be doing nothing. He can be sending you money, sending you gifts, giving you time, and proposing and doing the most and flying you out, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, you can actually have so much fun, and if you're not, then you're not using your international roster to the height of its potential. And anyway, I hope this video was very informative, but I just know personally that my husband is foreign. Like, I've always known that since literally I was 10 years old. I just know that. My husband is not up in this country, and if he is, he's visiting, but he doesn't live here like that. So anyway, girls, talk to you later. Bye.
So I kind of want to get on here and talk about dating in Thailand. Because honestly, when I tell people I live in Thailand, that'd be their first question. Like, oh, you live in Thailand and you're black and you're a woman. How's that going? So where should we even start? I would say that first of all, I see men at their worst over here. That's like the end all be all. I see men at their worst. They're over here on vacation and they're doing things that they don't want anyone else to know about and they don't want to be shamed for. And the things that they be doing over here, they would not get shamed for. So I see them being their biggest sluts bags possible, right?
Oh, and you over there looking for a husband, right? You over in Thailand. All right, around these men, passport bros that are over there looking for the Thailand women, the Thai women. They don't want Bonquisha overseas with her bonnet acting ghetto and stuck up. When women are selling it for $20 and you over there acting stuck up, talk about 90 days, 3 dates. Dudes is there for 2 weeks and she over there like they just over here. You in the wrong place. Come back home to America, get up under some instruction and sit down.
Femininity, sisters. I was crying it from the mountaintops all last night's show. Femininity. I don't care where you go. You still brutish and got childhood traumas from y'all raggedy mamas. Yeah, I don't care where you go. That lack of femininity gonna continue to haunt you. It's gonna be on your back like that daggone demon off Insidious. No matter where you go, stop talking about going on healing journeys and actually put in the work and heal.
Right. And most of the time, the guys that are coming over here and like going buck wild like that are men that have like never been told that they were handsome their entire life. And they're most of the time they're like bottom of the barrel ass niggas from wherever they're from. Most of the time, I'm not going to capture you. Now, you will meet the occasional like guy on a guy's trip and they're just out here celebrating something or they're having a good time and they're not on no bullshit. Like, I understand you want to like have fun, but these niggas be taking it far than a motherfucker. So with that being said, I tried dating out here. Also, I don't discriminate. Because I've dated probably just about every race. But I do have a preference. And my preferences out here they're all African. I like African men until I don't. The ones straight from the motherland, oh, they're going to make me catch a case. Oh, no. So, we're left with pretty much nothing. So, it sucks. But you can look up, like, there.
Man,
Fuck is you talking
you
about?
sound goofy. Come back to America. The man you qualify for will not change no matter where you go on the globe for the vast majority of y'all. So now you went all the way to Thailand and start dating African men from Africa. You could have got that. You could have got ashy foot right here. So, like I said, y'all playing and joking. No results.
Ashy foot, you slacking. Where you at? You done missed your boat. He's scared right here. He about to chime in too. Sisters, y'all, this is why we say y'all delusional and truly narcissistic, got narcissistic nature. They never ever consider that maybe they are not suitable for a relationship. It's never them. It's never y'all. It's always the men's. This is proven otherwise. Stateside, Thailand, Thai dudes, African dudes, scammers, you still can get one. But the way she words it, even over here, they're bad. All men all over the globe are bad, and she's just being cheated.
I have been on some nice dates out here. But no buts. Just make some friends. If you're coming out here as a black woman, just make some friends. Hopefully you got a boo from back home. That'll be your best bet. Cause you thought Slim Pickens in Atlanta? Bitch, bring your ass to Bangkok. I like Asian guys too, by the way. So don't be like, oh, well, why don't you just date a Thai guy? Well, there's a language barrier first and foremost. And they don't have any money. Sorry, but it's true. So yeah, I date when I go back home, or I date when I go out of Thailand. Like, you know, just make some friends. Just make some friends, because you're gonna need them. You ain't finna find no niggas out here. You ain't finna find your man, your husband. Your husband is not out here, and if he is, he probably don't want to know what he's doing. Anyways, dating in Thailand, 0 to 10 recommend. Bye.
0 out of 10. So there you go. He said a lot of them dudes is broke. Like I told y'all, these women are not going. If you are living there, now you are amongst the people. You are off the resort, and you're around everyday people who are pretty much poor. And that's what she's saying. These dudes is broke. Like, these men don't be having, like the other woman in the video, like, oh no, there is a class thing, and she act like she's around the millionaire culture. This woman telling the truth. She's like, nah, dating sucks. Most of these guys are just broke, working, living in huts or whatever.
There you go. You will not be around the room of elites unless you went to, scat play, as they call it. Shout out to Dubai. It's unfortunate. Come on back stateside. Come on back to ATL. You have what's the difference? If you're looking to do some free hunching, pretty sure them Thailand guys ain't satiating your lower nature. Come on home. Appreciate your deep thoughts. Says Mr. X, I know when you say these hyenas need to be under a man, you be trying to help, but don't put that on us. They need to be under psychiatrists.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Shout out to Ashy Foot Productions. Here you go. Says, I was going to send a super chat earlier, but as those clips prove, when it comes to getting bumquicious, I am the captain now.
Unfortunately. Yeah! So you can be the captain. We're going to put her in the sub.
Bon voyage.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Madness. Passport gals. Pure madness.
So here we are. We are talking about, you know, should more people date out to find love? There's no other person to bring up but Serea.
Here we go.
If I'm walking down the street and I see a black man with a white woman, there's a weakness in him. Ooh. Something in him is weak. On the other side, I think when I see a black woman with a white man, despite all the historical context that we know that sits behind that, I think, oh, she must have got she's tired. Like she must have got so fed up that she's getting to rest now.
Wow. Hold on for a minute. I just want to make sure, is this woman trying to tell us that if a black woman decides to be with a white man, now she gets the rest because of the black man's incompetency? And when the black man decides to be with a non-black woman, he's weak? So no matter how you twist and turn the situation, it looks like it's the black man's fault. So a black man can't be with a black woman because obviously he doesn't know how to handle her or how to treat her. But then again, he also was not allowed to be with a non-black woman because then he's weak. So what in the world is the man supposed to do? When did it become a bad thing that if two people are attracted to one another, they start talking, they start dating, then they actually decide to move in together, live together, get an engagement, and then actually get married? When did that become a bad thing?
Here in 2026. So shout out to Serea. They have a monopoly on black men. That's how they feel, because they feel like we got one on them. And because black men have more dating options, they are more vocal. That's why when you see a sister out with a white guy, it's no big deal. But if they see a black guy with the white woman, they feel away. They like, you can actually pull it off and we can't, and we upset.
Listen to that sister. When she sees a black man or a white woman, she deems that black man weak. Weak how? Weak because you can't handle her. Weak because you ain't man enough to check her. Weak because you ain't big and bad enough to help break down her mental walls from her trauma. That's what she's saying. And listen, sisters, Cave used to say it. I'm going to keep referencing them. Being a wife, trying to be a wife is not a job. It's not a job where you can learn on the job. Come healed. Ain't no man trying to deal with the trauma of your mom, your dad, or lack thereof, especially not weenies of the past. Don't be expecting no man to be strong enough to deal with you.
I'm just trying to understand, despite the fact that it's 2026, it seems like there are still a lot of people online, especially, who can just not deal with the fact that people choose to go where they are happy and appreciated instead of staying in an environment where they are being tolerated as long as they're acting accordingly. The topic of today's video is trying to understand why there are so many black men who are being judged for choosing happiness, for being them, for trying to do better for themselves, because when women do that, on the other hand, it's a celebration. But the moment a black man is trying to choose and do better for himself, it's a crime and everybody needs to talk about it. Another topic that I would love to get into is the simple fact that non-black women such as myself and another one that I found on TikTok, we have to deal with comments and being confronted with haters, insults, who claim to know that women like us who choose to be with a black man are not wanted by them.
This is reason 10,000 why racism is rooted in jealousy. Tell me why I received this message of a white man saying, well, you look like you've dated black men, and if you have, none of us want you.
And I'm just thinking to myself, why is it such a big deal? Why even take the time out of your day, go to somebody's profile, leave a hate comment? Aren't you a grown-ass man? Don't you have things to take care of? I'm just saying, if I have sparked your interest, make sure you stay tuned, because baby, we have a lot to talk about. Some of you may even think, Serea, maybe you just need to stay out of a few topics and don't talk about it, but I'm a firm believer of practicing your freedom of speech. And as long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you are preaching and teaching the truth, I feel as though even myself have a right to speak about it. I know there are certain topics that I get into a lot, but then again, it feels like that a lot of women who are into black men, dating black men, are married to black men, really have to defend their choices of men.
So here we are. Shout out to Sister Serea out here on the front lines. All right, we know she ain't everybody's cup of tea, but she ride for her cause. Like she said, she got a black man, black children, and this is her stand. So I respect her for it.
There you go, for sure. Like she ain't up here spewing hate, and I agree with her. That's wild, man. Brad winning the other sister comment, you with the black guy, you with them darkies. We don't want you back over here. I know, Brad. There is a strong standing saying that once you go black, you never go back. There's reasons. Hypergamy. We learning. It ain't a myth. It ain't magic. A little bit of magic, but it's hypergamy. Once they get that low end torque with that rhythm, Brad can't hunch on beat.
And so do black men. But I don't see many black men talking about it online, to be honest with you. I more likely am used to seeing non-black women speaking about it. So let's roll the first clip.
This is reason 10,000 why racism is rooted in jealousy. Tell me why I received this message of a white man saying, well, you look like you've dated black men, and if you have, none of us want you. I didn't know this was an attitude that a lot of white men hold, but apparently they think that white women who sleep with black men or with brown men, they become tainted in some way, and they no longer want that white woman. But this is absolutely
That's the conqueror, the OG. What we be trying to tell y'all. All right, which is jealous, racist, whatever. Y'all can come up with all the studies y'all want. Bottom line, they are race loyal. The Godfather told you that. So they want kids with their own, and they believe. So when Dr. Umar say the stuff he said, he ain't so far-fetched, because white people believe the same thing. So do Asians and everybody else. They want to procreate with their own race for the most part.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, I don't care. People gonna be whether they want to do it just simply because they are proud of their heritage. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't even say we should have a problem if they got hatred in it. So what? So be it. Ignore and leave them be. But yeah, I never had a problem with that. Just motive can matter, you know, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Rooted in jealousy, because why would it matter to them unless black men made them feel insecure? There is something about black men sleeping with white women who they view as their possessions that really gets them feeling angry.
It is really so crazy to see that the experiences that us women are having are so similar. The DMs that she would receive or the comments, I received them too. But I'm going to have to say something, and I hope I am not going to hurt anybody's feelings. If a non-black woman like myself is into black men, the last thing that's on our mind is what a non-black man thinks about us. We simply don't care. We don't care, because if we would care about what you say, we would try to be with one of you. But no, we're over here trying to look good for our black men, trying to cook for our black men, trying to help our black men out, trying to build with our black men.
Listen here. One thing about Brad and Chad and them, they spend too much time on the internet. All right? So they done been on the hub too much. They be like, look, you done been with them black guys. They stretch you out. All right? You tainted. That thing ain't gonna fit me properly. That black guy probably done stretched you out. All right? And that's their thought process. And Brad be like, nope, I can't come behind that.
I mean, you know, some logic there. And, you know, being insecure like that is different. Like, since that hypergamous nature, she done got an experience that you can't deliver. Physical intimacy ain't just, you know, just smashing meats. It's the vibe, it's the atmosphere, it's the smells, the candles. I told y'all it's supposed to be also a session of aromatherapy. Brad ain't coming with that kind of sultry energy. I gets it. You can't do it like that, Brad. You ain't got no rhythm in your spine, brother.
That's what we are working on over here. We don't care about your feelings, what you have to say, how you feel. And especially if you're leaving comments like that, you are just clowning yourself. You're telling me that no Turkish man wanted me, which is the reason why I ended up dating black American men, matters to me just as much as your health matters to Bill Gates, okay? Like I said, we don't care about what you think or what you feel. Just because you are upset about the choice of woman that you made, even that's if you have a woman, it's not our problem. So please stop attacking people who are just in a happy relationship, worried about them themselves.
Like they aren't good enough, because let's face it, they aren't. And white men are obsessed with black men's penis. They talk about it often online. You'll see comments like, I bet she takes black, whatever. It's weird and genuinely unsettling how much they talk about black men. If they weren't insecure, if they didn't feel jealous, then why would they talk about it? They wouldn't. Genuinely so embarrassing on their end, because quite literally anybody can see through like what they're doing.
I mean, exactly. We are all grown people. It is one thing to come online to say your opinion and to talk about it, elaborate on it, but that's a complete different thing when you're coming online with no profile picture, a weird ass username, and you're just this online typing gangster, just insulting people, just threatening people, and just really doing things that are unheard of. We don't care if the white man would date a Martian. Do what makes you happy. Live and let live and leave other people alone. But it can't be done because people are so extremely bothered. It's like no black man can have another woman.
Well, not a woman, a white woman. Whites only pie. There was a time in history where a black man will be deleted for indulging in your succulent cootie-cotta. So just by putting a tip in, he'd be hanging from a tree. He'd be like, look, master, I just put the tip in. He ain't trying to hear it. So understand that's still in the air. And now we can do it freely and walk down the street. All right, you can hold hands and all that. They don't like it.
And not become strange fruit. Sisters, listen here. This ain't one of those woman hating space. Shout out to all the sisters and married folks in the chat that rock with us. Y'all can change this. Sound like a broken record. You got to heal and be able to be feminine and submissive to this man. I guarantee she met her melanated man with femininity and submission. And I told y'all, the guys that most of these women want, that roughneck ninja from the hood that made it through with his sense and got some success about him. If you meet him with the femininity he never met, the one sister on that balloon pop deal said it. Said, I don't know if it was, no, it wasn't her, it was one of the Valley girls talking about black guys dating white women. They are attracted to them because that's the first time they were called handsome. And yes, you are correct. Because y'all melanated sisters from the hood ain't feminine, and y'all ain't calling y'all man handsome. Y'all not being vulnerable. Vulnerability and submission will get you the man you desire. Appreciate you. No Kintendo says hyenas refer to us as ninjas, but show respect to Brad. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, Travis Golston. Says, what happened to melanated women are so loyal to melanated men? They are by default. Appreciate you, James Horton. Been a member for a solid year. Thank you, brother. Says, shout out to SBC Nation. Be careful out here. Yes, sir.
Man.
Shout out to Deep Thoughts. So I guess weak is peace. Sound language, brother.
Man.
That's none of your business. Anybody should go with who they are happy, who they're content with, and who they fall in love with. Simple as that. And if you can't do it, it's not our fault. Now I would like to show you a clip of a TikToker named Sweetie Pie, and she seems not to get a break of having to defend her choice in men. Of course, this is a Caucasian woman dating a black man. I don't know if she's married to one, but really it doesn't matter. It really seems like people just cannot get enough of coming for this woman. And I know a lot of you may say, oh, just let the haters be, don't respond, ignore them, but it all can be done to a certain extent because sometimes it just ticks us off. We haven't done enough, we've ignored enough, so we're going to have to address the situation, and I'm glad that she did.
In what way exactly? Responding to this comment, because I can satisfy you in every way. I know how to cook, clean, sexually, spiritually, I don't care what it is. Like a different ethnicity has nothing to do with satisfying someone unless you're just not into them. And then why would you waste your life with someone that can't even satisfy your needs? But don't say this generalized statement that white women can't satisfy black men, because that's a lie. And there's plenty of black men out here that can attest to that. But I do understand that some people are attracted to certain things that.
Well, let's get this clear. I'm trying to dissect this message. This is more than likely a woman cosplaying. This is not a man saying this. So I'm thinking, I thought it was Brad, but no, it's supposed to be a black guy telling her, you can date black men, but you can't satisfy us. That is a woman saying that. Like, stop the cow. It's Bonquisha. Like, come on now.
Thank you. There ain't even no avatar. It's just a blank. Yeah, that's a woman. You can date black men, but you can't satisfy us. I ain't never heard no man say that. Date? What? That don't make any sense. I can't jump on that crazy train. What do you mean? Becky, the got queen. Much satisfaction. My understanding. My understanding. What we talking about?
They never fulfill their satisfaction. And that's something that you need to look into yourself for and be with someone that will satisfy all your needs. But don't tell me we can't satisfy, because we on top of our game, okay? And another thing, I just want to give y'all the rundown on your profiles. If you don't have a profile picture and you're over here talking trash, I get this a lot. You don't have a profile picture, your name is some letters or user 2349685. Like, show your face. If you want to talk, about things and have a debate about something, then build your profile. And this is the same for when you drop into my DMs, that I rarely check anyway, and you don't have a profile picture. You don't have a real name there. Even if it's like mine, Sweetie Pie. At least it's something. It ain't this ASAADKB. What the f is that? So if you want some real engagement from somebody, then build your profile, okay? Stop hiding in the shadows over here behind a keyboard acting like you got balls.
Man, so shout out to Bequisha. All right, she a real one. I'm sure she got her a nug and she hold him down. So this be her.
We say that, man. If you gonna come on the internet talking cash money, put something up, an image, something. Just that ain't even an avatar, nothing. Like, but I believe you're gonna come up here and you heavily opinionated. Let us see who you are. That gives you more validity. That's all, or don't. But she cooked. She cooked.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. As you can see, it is always the same type of people saying the same freaking thing to the same women. I mean, at the end of the day, what she said makes so much sense, and I'm actually happy that she made this video and threw it out on the internet. And I hope a lot of people heard what this woman was saying, because all men are almost the same. Men are pretty simple and really need similar things in order to feel comfortable in a woman's environment. It will be the things that she has mentioned: cooking, being feminine, cleaning, listening, just being in your feminine aura. Any man would love that. Any man would appreciate that. That's how I know that the person that she was
and she mentioned being feminine multiple times. All right, Serea going on, yeah, be this, be feminine, cook, do this, be feminine. And she keep reiterating on the femininity, which got to be up front at all times.
Man, telling y'all, it's amazing. You back a real man into a corner. We are defenseless against genuine femininity. It's over, man. Over. I first met my wife. She giving me, we was in college and we used to get $10 on these cards. I was a big old football player. She give me her $10. I go to Fox's Pizza. Feminine, cooperative. She couldn't cook for me, but she said, here, go get you a stromboli. Shout out to my wife.
Responding to was just full of hate. And again, no profile picture. As she said, a weird ass username, no post, but a whole bunch of hate comments. And these are grown people. These are not only grown people, these are grown, unhappy people who are coming for others. How pathetic is that? This is the type of world we're living in. I had a similar experience like that just a few days ago. If you are on my Instagram page and you're following me there, I'm sharing stories here and there. I'm also supporting other YouTube content creators such as Master Boris. Shout out to you, my guy. We're just supporting each other. So I'm sharing them in my Instagram stories. So I had this person responding to me in a DM why I would follow this such and such person just because he's kissing my booty, responding or critiquing my videos on his YouTube channel. And I'm thinking to myself, oh no, I have to add one more thing. He said, at this point, I don't even want you to follow me anymore. I'm looking at this profile and I'm thinking to myself, you are at least 35 years old. You're in my DMs like a little girl. Of course you're going to be single. Of course you are going to be single. I mean, it's okay if men feel some type of way. I get that. But it's a whole nother thing if you are insulting somebody else, if you're openly admitting that you got your panties in a bunch. That's just nothing. That's not cute. That's not cute at all. And I can only imagine how men like that are in their relationships. I mean, in that case, it really, to me, is not a surprise if men are single because of their behavior. I'm not saying all of them are like that, but the ones who do not have their emotions under control, which is the number one rule if you really want to be the leader in a relationship, don't be surprised if you're single. Well, that's everything that I have for you guys today.
So there we go. It's rough out here. Shout out to Serea on the front lines, and stay out her DM, gentlemen. Don't be in there crying, talking about you going to unfollow and this and that. Like she said, y'all grown 30-something. Sit down.
Man, oh man. It's okay to not be noticed. Like, yeah, you don't have such a strong need for folks to acknowledge you and notice you. You're going to get noticed for the wrong reasons. Deplorable. As a Kev used to talk about this, I got to keep bringing them into the room. As a man, You should be too busy being resourceful and good to the group to take time to go into her comment section and typing out paragraphs about what you don't like. My goodness.
That part. So for that, it's
bye.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Need me.
Ew.
So here we are. We talking Love is Blind. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button.
Appreciate you. Sly Silver. What's that? Sly Silver Slick Bronx says, happy birthday, Mr. Gavin, ex-brother. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, brother. See you with your guitar up there.
Yeah. Shout out to the OG Classy Perspective. Appreciate you, man. Says, white men, stop watching corn. Even if you have a white man with a yardstick and corn with melanated women, it just don't hit the same when it's reversed.
That part. So here we are. Nonetheless, speaking of that, I'm going to bring my guy Boozy in the room. Boozy got something to say about this madness.
Oh, God.
Why the white women? Everybody. What have they done? Like, they on top right now.
All of them?
Shit, they in the bag. Bro, you gotta go to a basketball game and watch the basketball players walk out.
That part. So Boozy said, why the white girls winning right now? Look at RG3 and some of these guys, a lot of athletes. Go look at any draft, NFL, NBA. You know, this been going on for decades. It's been a running joke.
Sisters, I want y'all to win. I promise you. I really do. You got to be cooperative. The power. I got to give y'all what I can. The power you have when your man walked through the door. Meet him at the door with a smile and something nice. Just try it. I don't even care if y'all ain't on the best of terms right now. Freaking try it. Again, it's powerful. You will back him into a corner and things will start to change for the better. Submit and be cooperative with your man. That's what these Beckys is doing. He come home from a football game, whatever he doing. Come home. She ain't like, here, take the kid. Where you been? Why you late? Wrong answer. That make a man walk right back out the door. Meet him with a drink. Gok don't never fail. His food, something.
Watch the basketball players walk out.
Wait, so this is part 2 of the things that I have learned since dating interracially in the last year. So I have learned about the unspoken head nod. So I'm walking with my date downtown Knoxville, and we're walking, and you can't miss him. Okay, he's 6'4", extremely dark, extremely handsome, big muscles, like just a big man, stands out in the crowd, which I love. But you can't miss him, right? So we're walking, and there's another couple walking towards us, and they pass us, and he just like kind of smirks and like does this little laugh, and I'm like, what? Like, what's funny? What did I miss? That couple just walked by, he was like, he gave me the head nod, and he's like, so black people do this thing where we nod at each other, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I learned that, and another thing that I learned is a little heavier. Golly, I didn't realize that black men go through so much. Like, obviously, I know of history and things like that.
No, you don't.
But for it to be 2026 and for black men to still go through some of the things that they go through on a daily basis blows my mind and freaking saddens me.
You mean the mistakes?
Okay, I said Becky gets some of that black meat. Now she can empathize. She said, okay, I understand. I'm starting, okay, She got that weenie juice flowing through her. Shout out to her.
Here we go. And here's another reason why I feel, heavy disclaimer, I feel that melanated men and white women can work better. Umar, don't get me, because she can fall up under his instruction. He ain't got to worry about being victimized, when she starts to conjure up her ancestor spirits. You know what I mean? He can remain in control. And she up here all empathetic. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. I can't see Brad. This is for love for you sisters. I can't really see Brad empathizing with what you got going on. I just can't see it. Correct me if I'm wrong, though.
Listen here, Dr. Umar in the room.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Shout out to Umar. If you missed last night, Regal Rumble, we had a segment on there with Dr. Umar. He said he don't condone it at all, any of you ninjas. Thank God he ain't the president.
Yeah, seriously.
Saddens me. Like, I'm talking, I didn't realize y'all went through so much just stepping out of the house. Just going to work. It's a lot. It is a lot. A lot. And y'all have been, I've learned that y'all have been through some things and y'all have seen some things. And some of the things the stories that I'm hearing about and I'm learning of, I'm like, is this normal? Like, is this normal? And a lot of it apparently is normal. And oh my gosh. It's a lot just to go outside. Like, it's a lot for me to just, go to work and deal with the stresses of, paying bills and, keeping up with my household and keeping up with my kids. I can't imagine doing all that, plus dealing with all of the additional things that Black men go through. Like, it's a lot. It is a lot.
We know. We've been doing it. We appreciate it. All right. Shout out. Look at that, sisters. Give us our flowers while we're here. All right. But men, don't use this as a crutch. This ain't a moment to play victim. All right. Just, accept roses and keep it moving. You ain't got to cry and none of that. Weep.
Shoot, some of them brothers never heard some soft words. They can't help but weep. Shoot. They like, you actually like me? Shout out to Maya Angelou. All right. I believe Maya Angelou has one of the most beautiful stories of atonement. And Maya Angelou, she got deep on this matter between melanated men and melanated women. She stated that for us to heal, the melanated woman must forgive her man. When some of us came across the ocean on those ships, some of us, not all of us, when we got on those ships, our women had to watch us be buck broken. And there was a loss of security. Do you not understand the psychological damage it does to a woman to watch her champion be subdued by another man? There is no coming back. So there is an understanding that has to take place, man. Has to take place.
Man.
Appreciate your sister Rain, one of our Pittsburgh natives. Says, happy birthday, Gavin X. Did Mr. Walker get you a cake from Oakmont? I'm thinking about it. Shout out to Sister Rain.
Shout out to Rain.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, Squeegee Kids. Been a member for 30 months. Day one. Said NBA, now Becky's allowed. Appreciate you, Sister Nais. Says femininity, cooperation varies to each man. Uh-oh. Appreciate you, Devon Mitchell. Says happy birthday, bro, Gavin X. Salute.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, Squeegee Kid. Says that is a $3,000 head of weave. Oh, wait. That's actually her real hair. Never mind. Shots fired. Pop, 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 pop. God damn. Y'all owe one. Shout out to Brother Blade. Trigger alert. Says, happy birthday, my brother, from SBC Nation. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Brother Blaine. I'm going to let her go.
And then I've noticed that there are some people that are completely for interracial dating and some people who are completely against it. The one side that is against it is very quiet about it, unless you're on the internet. And the side that is for it is very vocal. For example, my date and I were walking past a bar, and there was this lady sitting outside at a table, and she caused a whole scene. It was actually a super cute thing, like probably one of my favorite moments. And she caused a whole scene to make sure that my date and I knew that she thought that we were just the most beautiful couple that she has ever seen. Like, it was really sweet. I was like, I almost didn't have words because I'm like, is she talking to us? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, starts thanking her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, I appreciate it.
Well, let me stop her. I mean, listen, a lot of stuff, you got to read the room. All right. It be fetishes. Oh, you with the big black guy. Look, y'all look so nice together. He got such big muscles. Can I touch it? Oh, look at his hair. Can I feel his hair? You know, and they start getting wild. So you start to turn into a damn fixture or an animal or something.
Don't let it, touching your hair. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Hey, that's triggering. Oh my goodness. Can I touch your hair? Don't let nobody touch your hair. Yeah, that's spirit. Don't let nobody just touching on your hair. I trigger the heck out of me. I pray nobody ever try to reach for my damn head. That's crazy as hell. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, I appreciate it.
So I primarily date outside of my own race, culture, and ethnicity. And one of the most powerful conversations I ever had on a date stemmed from the fact that when I was asked if I'd ever dated someone of color, I responded, well, yeah, of course, I don't see color. And they stopped me and said, I understand you mean well by that comment, but I am going to explain to you why I don't particularly like that comment. And they told me, if you are going to date me, I need you to see my color. I need you to see when I walk into a room full of people that are not of my color, how they look at me and treat me differently. I need you to see and notice the people that enjoy my cultural foods, my cultural music, my cultural holidays, and then turn around and treat the people that created that culture differently. I need you to see my color, because if you don't see my color, you're never going to see the people that truly do see my color and judge me for it. And you're never going to be able to understand me fully.
Okay. So Becky, okay, the dude corrected her. You know, she said she don't see color, which, you know what I mean? That's like a dicey thing. It's there, right? You can say, you don't treat people differently. That's something, but not to see color while you dating a black man, you better see that color. Like he said, we walk in these rooms, you better feel the temperature and know we can't go certain places, all right? Or I wonder why people looking at us and stuff.
Yeah, you see color. Please see color. That's one of the biggest pandering statements on the face of this. I don't see color. Yes, the heck you do. I'll need you to see this color. Acknowledge it. Be okay with it. That's what they saying. I won't even acknowledge your color because I don't want to relate, empathize, sympathize with you. That's the problem. We are so broken as a people. To have a relationship, you got to develop some kind of care for what used to be a stranger. That's why I don't see your color. I'm not going to acknowledge your color because I don't have to acknowledge your journey through life. No, acknowledge color, god dang it. Just don't be a daggone bigot. Is that so hard?
Huh.
Appreciate you, Squeegee Kids, one of tonight's sponsors. Says old school squeegee stat makes a comeback. This Lord of the Rings wizard haired Becky said it's a lot 32 times this clip. Shout out to Squeegee Kid, the stat goat. He back. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Shout out to Izzy DeVoe, been a member for 28 months. Said 28 grams or 28 months. Hell, it's hot. No coke, allegedly.
That part. So this woman here, we're going to see if she can see color when we kick her down this pit.
There you go. Open your eyes.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Man, y'all don't like nobody, man. Shout out to Maya Angelou. I ain't trying to hear y'all calling Maya Angelou a mammy, man. That's why I opened up y'all. Atonement. Atonement. She was a mammy. Come on, y'all wow. Oh, well, y'all got it. Shout out to Maya Angelou. God, like Miss X, you said like y'all like who do y'all like? Do y'all like us? Is we cool? Is we somebody? Golly.
I'll tell you somebody who we should like. So we're going down this rabbit hole. I'm going to pull this up because we talked about this a few months ago. The brother Sharon Moore, the ex-Michigan football coach, felony charges have been dropped. So this guy said, I told y'all when the white woman, like the prosecutor, lied on a black man to harm a black man, here we are. We're going to mine through this.
Ooh, this is deep. I know a lot of folks crucified and condemned him. Let's see. I think we did too.
So this is all pretty much text. I'm going to read through some of this stuff. All right. A judge has dismissed the felony stalking charge against Sharon Moore after evidence showed the magistrate was not given critical information when the arrest warrant was issued. Says the court found that the detective and the prosecutor withheld key details about the nature of the relationship between Moore and the executive assistant, who the court determined was not a victim. It says because that information was not disclosed, the magistrate and the court ruled the arrest was unlawful, leading to the dismissal of the charge.
That's some silver lining on a dark cloud for this brother. He's still effed up.
So they pretty much were trying to make it seem like this was like some random occurrence. Like they didn't say these people were hunching. They had a relationship. Like, no, this dude just went crazy and held some white girl up in her house. No.
Oh, there you go. They didn't want to disclose that. There you go. All right. Some justice. Some justice for the brother. Yeah, nevertheless, you still showed up over there wild, but I guess that's good. Man, listen here. In these cases, man, these attorneys getting paid. They getting paid off of this brother's madness. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sweet Jesus in the morning time.
Man, so here we go. I'm going to pull this next one up. We talking this. This is why representation matters in the courtroom. All right, got to have a lawyer, no public pretenders. It says the judge in Sharon Moore's case was this guy, Judge Cedric Simpson, a black man. He saw through the bull jive that the prosecutors and the detectives were trying to sell and said, no, y'all did not do this right. Y'all didn't do this right. He called them out and demanded justice, resulting in a dismissal of the false felony charges against Sharon Moore, who should have never been arrested.
There we go. No, he should have never been arrested. Awesome. Justice. Listen here, man. I hate the fact that this brother moved like this and this happened. Golly, like you said, Miss X, he just got this big position, finally got him and his family into, a higher socioeconomic status, man. That's the goal. And then you got here all this unfold. It's good. Silver lining on a dark cloud once again. Hopefully the brother can atone. Here we go. Chance for atonement.
So there we go. Right now it's a lot going on. It's a deep conspiracy. So, it's a witch hunt. They were trying to get the guy fired, and there we go. So Michigan going to owe him that money. Global exec, that's what I was about to hit on. He got fired, and he had to forfeit $30 million off his contract because he was arrested, and it went against the terms. But now that the case has been dismissed, he needs to take up charges against the university because they probably had something to do with all of this, hiding evidence and stuff, and they was trying to get him out, long story short, so they can get the coach in that they wanted. We documented he was a leftover from the previous coaching staff, and they wanted to start fresh. And they like, we ain't about to keep paying this black man this money. We don't care if he's halfway decent or whatever. And they had a little bit of dirt, which he brought on himself. But nonetheless, hopefully he get that money.
Yes. Brad get away with this kind of behavior all the time. And I'm saying that correctly. Get away with. Don't do it, man. The Diddler found out. All of these melanated, rich, powerful folks are finding out just because you got the same or more money, Yummy, you got the same power and pull as your white brother. Is don't do it. But salute to the brother. Hopefully he can atone. I'm here for it.
So here we are. It's similar to what happened with Michael Irvin a few years ago with the whole ESPN thing. And, you know, Michael Irvin got fired because he walked into that hotel room and he was, you know, Mike Wild. Mike was out. He come in at night and that white woman walked up to him and it's on camera. They was talking to each other and the white woman said that Mike was being inappropriate, asking her, like, have you ever been with a black man and stuff like that. And he said, no, he didn't ask that. So he said he had a couple of drinks. You don't know exactly what he said, but he said he didn't say that. They just had a quick conversation and he walked to his room. But she tried to make it seem like he said something wild, which he ended up getting it dismissed and thrown out. And I think he sued the hotel, the Marriott, and ESPN, the NFL. They might get paid for that.
Amen. Listen here, man. We know it's so easy to demonize and condemn a black man. I don't know if it's the color of that flesh or what it is. Salute to this brother. Man, it's good news, man. Good news.
So here we are. All right. I said, I told y'all that the girl Sharon Moore, assistant or ex-assistant side chick, was lying. I told y'all from the start that this whole case is a race-related power move against a black man. I don't care if he doesn't subscribe to what we believe is right or wrong. It says that's not the point. It says what I don't do is sit around and allow white prosecutors and a fake victim to bring false charges against a black man.
Amen. Blessed be. Wow. Because y'all know, man, they would have threw this brother up under the jail if they could. They don't care. Salute to him. You know, but this was is a married man. Still got to fix that. But again, he ain't dead in the water because felony conviction and all that would have stuck. He was never going to have a chance to get another position. Definitely not compensated. So here we go, man.
And his wife ain't going nowhere. You know, I think, yeah, she is. You know, he got 3 kids with her and she's a Becky as well. She was walking in the courtroom with him, hand in hand. We going to get that 30 million. You're damn right.
Cooperation. Listen, y'all know what I tell you, ladies, wives, men ain't that evil. If your man stepping out, you need to observe the whole situation. You play a part in it. Shout out to Becky sticking with her man. Make it work.
And says, I told y'all, white women and successful black men will never mix. White women are dangerous to successful black men. One call to the cops from a lying white woman will land you in jail each and every time.
Well, y'all been saying it in the chat now. There ain't a melanated man and a melanated woman. Cops being called. I ain't too much different outcome. So 2 things can be true.
That part. And here we are. This is the prosecutor woman here. The prosecutor needs to be grieved by the state bar of Michigan for putting forth fabricated evidence. Says the detective needs to be investigated by the Public Integrity Unit for withholding critical information that was necessary for the magistrate judge. Says delaying and denying justice for Mr. Moore. So like I said, they was fabricating stuff, withholding stuff. That's why he couldn't get a quick bond. And they was just messy in the waters. They probably was working with the university. Was a whole deal. And hopefully he uncovered his stuff and sue everybody.
Here you go, brother. Amen. Justice. Keep your head. Hopefully he learns. He definitely gonna learn. Ain't no hopefully he learned from this. Some of us got to learn the hard way. I was hard-headed back in my day. I get it, brother. But please, young men, middle-aged men, all men, stop learning from these mistakes because this could have turned out way worse. He could have been up under some jail and forgotten for this. If that black judge, blessings to him, a black judge, do you not understand how divine that is? It took a black judge to be there to call this out. He had no other ally. Some black man had to go through the trouble in the ranks of becoming a judge for him to be here helping another brother. Divine, if you ask me.
Yeah. So here we are. Nonetheless, this is it. So former Michigan coach more felony charges dropped. The judge ruled that his mistress was not a victim of stalking after evidence was presented in court. He was set up and the cops withheld evidence.
Yeah, they was hunching on the regular. Becky boy, oh boy, I know that was wild. After a football game, he like, come on into this athletic training room, get in this ice tub. I'm gonna show you something different.
Yeah, so y'all see it. It says the decision to let the charges be dropped brought a major turn in the case. So this was significant. Like I said, they're trying to lock this dude up. Like I said, he's still a fool. No discipline, sleeping with your assistants. You know, you definitely need to atone and be held accountable for that. But for them to try to make this worse than it was, and you know, yeah, this is crazy.
Come on, man. Yeah, brother, get it together. Make things right with your lady. Do some therapy, whatever it take, whatever it's gonna take.
I would say this is more the same what we just seen, where that woman said that they're getting the hate comments from these men. You know, you're tainted. So imagine this dude, he's the football coach, head coach of the university, you know, huge university, one of the biggest universities, Michigan. And this dude got all the power. And there's, you know, white folks who don't like it. And they're probably trying to bring him down from the start. So he up here running the muck, making all this money, sleeping with all these white women. It's like, what the hell is going on?
What? They say, hold up, who this ninja on that nad? He out here having a good old time. Ain't y'all learned from big old brothers out here with power and gravitas? Magic Johnson, all of them. Go ahead, keep hunching on white man's daughters. Keep it to him like that, and he gonna show you he don't like it. Shout out to Uncle Tall, appreciate you. Says, don't kick too many snow bunnies down that pit now. That's gonna turn into a rabbit hole. I like that. Shout out to Project Leroy. Says, shout out to Judge Cedric Simpson for freeing Sharon. Remember, he's the same judge with the brother on Zoom driving with a suspended license. I thought that was him. Yeah, Judge Cedric, he is dope. I'll be seeing his clips. I thought that was him. Salute to that brother, man.
That part. So definitely salute to Judge Simpson, who was here, got him up out of that. But as far as Becky, to the pit, Elias. Man.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things get brighter.
Okay, that's good news. I about forgot about that whole development. Good for that brother. Didn't see that coming. Can we take a moment to acknowledge that I'm pretty sure, yeah, we all condemned him, and I believed just how they broadcasted it. I believed everything they were saying. I believe he showed up. I didn't know about the stalking, but like, there you go. His saving grace was they didn't disclose information and tried to say stalking, but it could have been other. See, that's the law. If they would have came with another complaint or something could have stuck, but they wanted some felony charges. There you go. Salute to the brother. Justice for once. Rare occasion, huh?
That part. So here we are. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button. All right. We are asking, should people date out to find true love? Love is blind. We're going to bring Bonquisha back up to the front.
I think I'm gonna just go ahead and date outside of my race, outside of my culture, however you want to put it, because I just realized such a pattern in the Black community, and this is not all Black men, so please do not come for me, but it is a mass amount, especially in the culture that we've been brought up in, this sneaky link culture. It is just such a large mass of men that try to build connection through sex first. And it is so disgusting. So they do things like immediately, like I would tell a guy, you know, hey, how you doing? And it's like, let's go out. Let's go for drinks.
Hell!
Two things is true. We're looking at you. Some of y'all women need to come to terms that y'all are recreational use. Like, for the men that y'all going after, you better date way down if you want somebody to love you for you. You probably got 3 or 4 kids in that house, and it just is what it is. And we heard the woman say earlier, it's not just black men. It's all men. All right. It depends on the woman. You clearly are not a wife, because the black chick said earlier she was on a date with the white guy on the first date, and he was leaning in trying to get kisses, and he was trying to hunch. So stop lying. It's y'all.
And that's the only way to fix the problem is to acknowledge it. If you sitting there, this is the burden of a man. Anytime things don't go your way as a man, you must look within. Looking without ain't gonna get you any outcome. Sisters, can y'all please try that? It's here's the thing. It's uncomfortable. It is so uncomfortable to say, oh, things didn't go as I wanted, and it was my fault. I can't blame nobody but me. But guess what that also brings about? The proper change, because now you know where to put your energy, not outward. Oh, these ninjas ain't ish. You like, you know what? I was socially awkward. You know, I was doing things that probably gave him the ick. Sisters, if y'all just acknowledge these things, you can get better outcomes.
I'm ready to see you. I want to see you, what you're doing. But when I talk to someone of the other race, everything is always on my terms. Everything is always when I'm ready. And it's like, what? It made me realize there's so much transactional love in the black community, to the point where I don't even think I want to continue to even entertain my race anymore, because of the root of where this love comes from where
It's not black. Quit trying to demonize black men. It's transactional. It's all men. It's transactional when y'all go to Dubai. That's transactional. It's transactional when that white man pull up on that truck stop in Memphis, Tennessee, picking up black chicks. What are y'all talking about? Stop the cap.
Y'all made it transactional. I.e., you got to send me $100 Cash App, non-refundable deposit if you want to take me on a date. You know, where we going on the date? You got to send me money for my babysitter if you want to date. Y'all made it financially transactional. Y'all did this. Women, y'all have a heavy, maybe even completely controlled dating. We move with what y'all want. Whatever y'all want, we got to present it to get access to you. Y'all made it this way.
And it's been like this since the beginning of time. So the problem is y'all don't understand male nature. Stop acting like it's black men. And, oh, I'm talking to other men and they're different. No, they ain't. They just don't know how to deal with you. So they walking on eggshells trying to get some of that black cootie-cotta. Don't let them fool you.
And y'all act differently around other races. That's the thing. Y'all act different. Y'all not looking for Brad and Chad to empathize with you, because you know he ain't and can't. So y'all come on, so we calling this out tonight. Y'all are more feminine, cooperative with other races. I know other folks have said, but we saying it now, and it's true. Look how they act. They went with the Brad. Had that same energy with Taekwon.
Where it stems from, it's rooted in such conditional love. It's like chemistry is being, and this is, like I said, it's not all, but chemistry is being treated as enough for the connection. Like the chemistry is the commitment. And I hate that for y'all. Either they want the intimacy immediately, sexual intimacy immediately, or they just want to jump straight into relationships, straight into marriage talk, it's like, where's the balance? Where is the steps? Where is the courting? I feel like a lot of the people in the black community have lost that's one tradition that I wish would stick around, is courting. They have lost how to court people in a relationship, especially women. They're not courting
They're just searching for the next fix and offering a woman to drinks immediately, which I started saying I don't even drink. Now what else you got to say? And by me saying I don't even drink, it has pushed a lot of people away. Because alcohol is low effort as hell, but it's high access. And the thing is,
I'm gonna stop it. I see you looking, Mr. Walker. I'm looking here too. Courting. Courting a woman. It involves intentional actions to build a serious, respectful, and romantic connection, focusing on consistency, planning thoughtful dates, and clear communication of interests.
That type of behavior is reserved for feminine women. End of statement. A man can never afford to be soft or never vulnerable with the hyena woman. She will undoubtedly use that against you sooner or later. I remember you told me this. I'm telling you, don't do it. So courting is for the feminine women because they deserve it. And shout out to the chat. Some of y'all said courting for virgins. Y'all be taking it there. But and I get that. For you know what it takes for an ambitious, more dominant man to be gentle to a woman, you got to be twice as gentle. But if you're up here making demands, talking about take me to Ruth Chris or you can't get none, ain't no courting, fighting and hunching at best.
That's it. Because like we said, we talking about courting, just the bullet points, intentional actions to build a serious, respectful, and romantic connection.
Being romantic is vulnerable. The modern hyena gets none of that.
Then it say focus on consistency and plan thoughtful dates.
That's the consistency. So that means if you're a woman and you being courted, you must consistently keep your cooter counter to yourself. Y'all think y'all can have a dude putting all this energy into y'all and y'all somewhere getting hunched on? Absolutely not.
And it also says clear communication of your interests. Like telling a woman you want to get married, but she said y'all telling them they afraid of that. So all the things that you are receiving, she's saying she want to be courted, but she's actually being courted and don't like it.
She don't like how y'all courting her. She don't want to jump straight to marriage. First, y'all need to date and hunt for about 3, 4, 5 months. You need to spend a couple $1,000s on her. And then and only then will she decide if she wants to marry you. Hopefully she don't get pregnant in the process. My goodness.
Is alcohol can make you vulnerable. Why do you want a woman to be so vulnerable with you immediately? Why do you need that instant gratification? Why is the intention always drinks? Why not daylight? Why not intention? And in the Black community, the root cause of that transactional love comes from what you can provide, not just showing up as who you are. And it really is disgusting. Disgusting that this behavior has evolved over time, even from slavery. Like, this behavior has evolved into this protection, love, sex, money. It became currency in the Black community. And like I said, I really hate that for us.
Yeah, so y'all made it like this. You outside tonight. You sitting up here in a damn bonnet. You ain't breaking not one stereotype. Like, get out our face. You ain't the messenger to be trying to be serious, Bonquisha.
At all. Please just stop. Stop, y'all. Yeah, shout out to the Bonnet Brigade. Can't even begin to take y'all seriously. Man, please follow suit. We ain't said this in a while, man. Look at these little key details. Upper body tattoos, nose piercings, bonnets, lashes. Quickly write them off. And ain't even no need to fight. We have yet to find an exception. Don't you try.
So here we go. They all say they want a Brad and Chad. Here we go.
I am officially only messing with black queens from now on because let me tell you something. I've been dabbling in the dark for a minute now. If there's one thing I've picked up on when it comes to eating my daily servings of chocolate, it's that these black queens are so cleanly. And when I tell you they are constantly looking at themselves in the mirror, making sure everything's on point, they don't smell bad, they always got that perfume on with them to make sure they smell good. And down there, it never smells.
I don't know about that, Brad.
Stop lying!
Why you lying, ho?
Stop lying!
Prezi, I know the time, ho.
Stop lying.
4G's what we slide.
Stop.
Yeah, this ninja came in hot, dabbling in the dark. You know, he said something else. He started off, said something wild.
Listen, yeah, this y'all Brad? Huh? Is this y'all leader? This ninja up here with a filter on? He got on a filter. And he up here capping. He said, listen here, man. You know, he talking about melanated sisters. You know, they never smell bad. Okay. Listen. Again, maybe we over in the dating world, all we hear is mild odors, meats, and funky kudakata. So is this another double standard that Brad is experiencing? Do Bonquisha should make sure she don't just, you know, spritz off that kudakata? She actually deep cleaning and exfoliating the kudakata for Brad? That's all I heard. Deep clean kudakata for Brad and nug, and her melanated man just get a little spritz in a paper towel, a little dusting this off.
When it comes to eating my daily servings of chocolate, it's that these black queens are so clean.
Yeah, eating chocolate. That's why I say he said something else at the beginning here.
I am officially only messing with black queens from now on because let me tell you something. I've been dabbling in the dark for a minute now. If there's one thing I've picked up on when it comes to eating my daily servings of chocolate,
like y'all say, could be trolling, whatever the case, don't know. All right, this is just wild. The internet. This is what y'all doing, Bonquisha. Be careful. Don't be out here pillow talking with Brad.
Please don't. He up here calling y'all, he dabbling in the dark. Is that not offensive? Dabbling in the dark. That's what you are. You just a dark dabble situation. Huh? Let me dabble in your dark a little bit. Y'all see Monsters Ball? Man, I don't know. When I first, it's still cringy as heck. It hurts, man. That was a real scene, Halle Berry and Billy Bob. And even in there, they land in the bed. He gonna look over, he say, I like chocolate ice cream. Yo, wow, putting up with this man.
God, here we are. Jeez.
Woo, shout out to DD, always standing on business. Says, just popped in to wish Gavin a happy and blessed birthday. Many, 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 many more to come.
Shout out to Sister DD.
Yeah!
Appreciate you and your picture.
Appreciate your stuntman Kareem. Says, all hail the Kangs. These bonnets have to go. She probably didn't even have one on until she started to record this TikTok. Do better. Listen, I'm so tired of these daggone bonnets, and half of them empty. They just be air.
It's wicked. This dude, man.
Shout out to No Contendo. Says, Tommy said it decades ago. Melanated women know how to act for Brad. Man, I'm seeing it. Appreciate your deep thoughts. Says he said what he said because he don't bathe for weeks, and funk will satisfy him. Dirty Brad. Shout out to Stuntman Kareem. Paul Wall getting nothing but scraps. Trust Paul Wall, baby.
This is wild. Here we go.
it's that these black queens are so cleanly. And when I tell you they are constantly looking at themselves in the mirror, making sure everything's on point, they don't smell bad, they always got that perfume on with them to make sure they smell good. And down there, it never smells. One day I was getting lucky. A girl was, down there on me. And when she looked up at me and said something I'll never forget for the rest of my life. She told me it didn't smell that great down there. And trust me, I'm a very cleanly person also. I take 1 or 2 showers every single day. But she assured me and said a lot of guys don't realize how bad it really does smell down there because they never go down there. And she put me onto something that she had her ex start using to make sure everything was always fresh. Now, when I tell you the stuff that she told me about completely changed the way that I smell, it literally almost made her addicted to going down there on me. She told me about this stuff called Happy Nuts. It's just...
All right, Happy Nuts. Here we go. Brad Wildin. So, Bonquisha, you giving gok, and then y'all tell black men, I don't do that. That's nasty. But then Brad get the gok? Man.
Hold up, now. Hold Go ahead, Classy. Look, hold up. I ain't never heard a story, a recollection of a melanated sister saying they did this. Like, hey, Nug, your balls is musty, dingy nuts. Hey, try something happiness. What the heck? This a commercial? Fellas, you ain't got to hear Brad tell y'all this. We done told y'all first. I told y'all. It's supposed to be aromatherapy. You a man. You ain't got no reason to be funky. You ain't got no oozing orifice, man. Clean yourself. It's pretty daggone easy. If you don't clean certain parts of your body, no one is. Kev talked about this. You got to get in there. Clean it out. Your woman, and that's going to have an effect on your gok situation. If she is happy and liking the smells, she gonna serve you up with a heart of gratitude. You know what I mean? Extra spicy. But if she down there got to plug her nose, come on, man.
So here we go. Hit the like button, man. This dude wild.
About this stuff called Happy Nuts. It's just a powder that you put in any crevices, any cracks.
Dating a white guy was very difficult for me because I did feel like I was a traitor. I felt like I was betraying like my cultural, racial, and ethnic group. I've heard things like your ancestors are rolling in their graves.
Oh yeah.
You're a
definitely.
bed wench.
Yeah.
People have called me a whore. You're for the streets. I've gotten all kinds of death threats, like really insane, crazy stuff. A lot of comments that are aimed towards me from black men. They'll say stuff like, she's going to miss BBC in the next 5 years, or look at her, she's too aggressive. No black man would ever want her because she's ghetto.
Yeah.
Or they'll say things like, you needed a simp white boy. None of us would take you. Poor white boy. She's going to be running back to us. People telling me that I am a disgrace or that I'm promoting interracial relationships. And it's just like, who are these guys? So I can't be with a white man without promoting an interracial relationship.
thing too,
that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, until right now, we haven't really sat down and talked about it.
I don't know. This is just wonky. We are talking about, should more people date out? It seems like people are being met with resistance. We're hearing all these stories. We're hearing stories of triumph and a lot of resistance. All right. But people are seeming to go through the resistance.
It is what it is. The dating market is in turmoil. You know, the only folks, if you ask me, that are having a good time out here with the dating market, the ones that ain't got to participate because they are with somebody and are married. That's it. But if you out here and you still out here tussling and fight for your life for love and a connection, it is a war zone. It really is. Shout out to Fatty. It was about a year ago. He was over here and he said that. He said it is a war zone. And yeah, I had pushed back. I stand corrected.
So here we go. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button. We ain't done with Brad.
Lesson number 13, dating a black woman. If she is mad at you the night before, you shut the hell up and you hope and pray that she wakes up happy, like so.
You got lucky.
People got so angry at me when I did this whole thing about interracial dating. Anytime I bring it up, people will say, you're so obsessed with this. Obsessed with what? I'm obsessed with what? That happens in life? I'm obsessed with life. I talk about whatever the I want to talk about. And for the people that get sensitive about the interracial, it's because you have up intentions most of the time. And I even explained it. I said, I didn't say everybody's in it for like agendas. I said there's a small percentage, I believe, of you know, people who are in interracial relationships that actually love each other. And I think a lot of everybody else is agenda. It's a lot of self-hate, and plain and simple. Period. Look at the way we act. Even though there's a lot of interracial dating, look at the way we treat each other. You still got racial slurs, hatred. The fucking racial divide is wide still. Come on, this is keep it 100. But I wanted to show this video of this Asian dude who I love it. I love this guy's channel. He really spits that real, and he talks about the MAGA dude that had the Filipino wife who shot that woman. You understand? Now, let's watch his video and the way he explains it. So I love it when other people explain it. And I thought he did a great job.
Let's get something straight. Fetishization is rooted in white supremacy and colonization. The first point, the whole foundation of fetishization is that all sexualized racial stereotypes and tropes are from the white point of view. The stereotype that Asian women are subservient, that Latina women are spicy, over-sexualization of black men, all of those originated from the white point of view. They created fetishization, the whole standard of it. And it's not just land that gets colonized. When colonizers come, they see everything as a resource, including the people. So when Japan colonized Korea, they saw the woman not as women and human beings, but as resources for them to have pleasure.
Asking my husband questions only black women should know.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I got this. Let's do it.
So, what are edges and how do you lay them?
Easy peasy, baby. Edges are the baby hairs right here that line your scalp. And you lay them with like a little tiny comb or brush using edge control.
First of all, Brad, make sure that's a woman. She up there looking like Shanae or, you know, something off in Living Color. But nonetheless, what's edges? What's this? What's that? Fetishes, like that guy just said. This is chocolate. The one dude, I get my daily servings of chocolate, you know.
Fetish and Bonquisha up here making him submit. Just how that one dude was laying in the bed talking about if your melanated woman go to bed mad, just hope she wake up happy. Submission. These melanated, so a lot of these melanated, we see it. Brad, you don't get it. They are making you submit to them. Brad, tell them how to do my hair in the morning. Tell them, let them know that you understand me and my culture. Do it now. And he did, like a puppy dog. Stop letting Bonquisha out here dominate y'all. Make y'all submissive men. That's wild.
But you also use my got to be glue. You stick them edges down like that.
Really? Okay. Next question. What is a bonnet?
Oh my gosh, these things are the things that are in every room in our house. Is what you put on your head at night to cover up your natural hair or the braids or your sew-in to keep your hair from getting all crazy. Bonnet. Everywhere in our house, in every drawer. Tons of them.
Good job. What is a leave out?
A leave out. Okay. Good one. A leave out is the natural hair that you have left out that you leave out because you want to blend that in with your sew-in or even with a wig or whatever. It just blends it right in so it looks more natural. It's a leave out. Come on, these are bonus questions. These are questions. I knew this like after 2 weeks of being with you.
That's it. So she got Brad trained like a puppy. Look how hard she's smiling. All these women tonight that's been dealing with white men have been smiling from ear to ear. Like, but where the rings at? Where the results? Y'all is rage bait at best. They are filming this stuff, smiling into the camera, rage baiting, but they are not happy at all. These are miserable people.
She's looking at her girlfriends. She know they watched this. She like, I got them trained, girl. She will cheat on you, Brad. She's going to cheat on you. I know what I'm seeing. That face, she got you wrapped around her finger. Men, women don't like to have you wrapped around their finger. They say they do, but they lose respect for you. It's fun for them, but it won't be fun for you. Don't act like this. He likes her way more than she like him. Don't do it. She's going to cheat on you, Brad. Take that black pill. Appreciate you, young lady. Says that pink pill, mammy wrote a book on how to get a Brad. First thing she said, lose the black girl attitude. Holy cow.
Man.
Appreciate your stuff, man. Kareem says a transformer with a zesty Harry Styles. Welcome to 2026.
All right.
Sometimes there are subjects I want to talk about, and I usually do. I do a lot of it on stage. This subject about interracial dating is always a subject that gets people pissed off. Whether they're black or white, everybody gets really super, super sensitive. And I never understand that. Why people get so mad. Like if it's a black dude with a white lady, you criticize the black dude, he gets super extra angry. If it's a black woman with a white man, the black woman gets extra angry. It's very interesting. I'm not talking about interracial dating with other races like Asian and black, like Latino and black, like Indian and When we talk about interracial dating, it's black and the white. That's the dynamic we're talking about. Listen, the world is black and white. All of the other races, you're just the extras in the movie, okay? That's a joke. That's a punchline, but it's funny. But it's true. It's all about black people with white people. Because we've always been in competition with each other. If you think about competition, the playoffs are always happening with black and white people. If we were teams, it's the blacks against the whites. I mean, blacks didn't mean to do it. It was just, through legislation like that, whites have always been in competition with black people for some goddamn reason.
Yeah. Look at them. They all got his black queen. I forget this brother, some old actor. They all love it. So listen, love who you love. The question of the night, should more people date out to find true love? Perhaps.
Well, should more folks date out? Yes, as long as the other races will have you and you can have a safe, desired outcome. Again, sisters, it seemed like a lot of fetishizing. Black men get fetishized too for daggone show. It's just different. It's a different energy. It's different damage, different trauma, if you will. Just be careful. Do something that's real. Keep your wits about you. And like we say, don't be desperate for love and understanding. Be true to who you are. Don't be trying to code switch and assimilate with another culture at the detriment of your own. Those are the lines, man. Don't cross them.
But anytime we talk about interracial, it's always a really asses get tight, like, right? And I love this video of this dude explaining it. Thank God he did.
But Barack Obama had ran and his wife was white. Would he have gotten that much support from the black community, specifically black women? That's not unusual. You'll see it with Eve, Serena Williams, Meghan Markle, you name it. A lot of them don't even view it as neutral. They're actually excited.
And he says, well, if Barack had a white wife, what would have happened? It would have been worse for him. But when it's black women, white men, black women are so supportive. They're like, yeah, girl, and all this other shit. For me, everybody has their reasons for it, but I always believe a lot of it is trauma. That's what I believe. When black men do it, trauma. When black women do it, trauma. I think there's a small percentage of people that do it because they actually love the person. But I really believe a lot of it is they're sick of this person's sick of that, it's some angry shit, which I think is the wrong way to approach it. But I'm not an expert in it. But what this guy said, I said, thank God you said it. You let me know. Can't wait to see the comments.
Godfrey be up here baiting folks as well. So it just seems like most of this stuff is wild. Look at Serena, her man. The other picture had the other Maori sister. All right. I mean, you got both of the Serena Williams and her sister. They both are into Brad and Chad. So you got the princess. There we go. The other Maori sister. So she got her a homely Brad, but it's working out. Unlike her sister who had, the black guy, Corey Hardrick, and it ain't working out, right? So two totally different type of men they got.
There you go. I don't know if social economics plays a role in whether or not these, relationships, these swirling relationships are going to work, but it seems to be a bit of a factor, because again, I care about the sisters and their fulfillment. They want that hypergamous nature met. So, melanated woman with a broke Brad, that just a hell of a black pill you have to swallow. But I can see them being cooperative at best with a rich Brad. Yeah, I get it.
That part. So here we are.
It's the wrong way to approach it. But let me know. Can't wait to see the comments.
Someone said that these men are finally being honest, and the truth of the matter is that they're not really interested in American women. They see American women as an opportunity to change their circumstances because they probably have a woman in Africa they're actually in love with, but they don't have enough money. They don't have enough status to get that woman. So what they want to do is raise their status with the American woman, and if the American woman don't act how they want them to act, they're going to be up out of there, and they're going to go straight back and get that African woman. Okay? And that's the danger with being the American woman, because if you act badly, they're going to use it against you. Even if you act good. I've heard so many stories of these men coming to America and eventually disappearing on these American women.
All the time. Men overseas. Tonight, we asking, should women date out? Not only divest to Brad, just all over. Green card bays. They are desperate for love. They turning over every stone.
Love and desperate for stability. They should be. Duty and responsibility. These are supposed to be the basis of a marriage. Duty, responsibility. If done right, it's gonna bring about fulfillment. Not so much fleeting damn happiness. That's all they want. I want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Maybe y'all done forfeited that with the choices that y'all have made. Fulfillment. Go ahead and get you a Brad or Akbar. But again, all of these sisters, are y'all wives? They never think about that. It's just the guys are bad. And all of these withering flowers over here waiting for a husband, and they ain't coming. Y'all ain't wives, man. And it's okay.
American woman, because if you act badly, they're going to use it against you. Even if you act good. I've heard so many stories of these men coming to America and eventually disappearing on these American women. And the American women who might have bad behavior, they use that as an excuse to leave the relationship too.
That's it. Y'all know what it is. They know. Show us these women. Most of the time they blow completely out. They got multiple kids by multiple men. These are the bottom of the dating market women. So they got to get in where they fit in.
Again, like you said, blowed out, bad attitude. That's all stuff y'all can fix. Glory be. It's within y'all control. I keep telling y'all, I truly believe a lot of y'all, men and women, y'all salvation lies at the gym. That's where it's at. Deal with yourself. Better yourself. Deal with your insecurities. Shoot, ain't no better way to get through a bad day and being in a slump by moving some heavy weights. It gets your mind off of the bad stuff and you're thinking about moving the weight. And it's therapy. Shout out to Iron Therapy.
There we go. And so far on this whole pursuit, there's only been one person to seem to get it right. All right, Sister Eve. So Eve opens up about her marriage with Maximilian Cooper.
Eve, listen, I think Eve always white. My goodness, I think she always liked the white guys for real. You know, that's one thing we, including myself, we all been like jaded by these rappers thinking they're really tough and street like that. No.
How did you know it was him?
I don't know. He will say like, it's fun. No, I'll say this because I'm not a romantic. He's a romantic, but I will say the moment I met him, I was like, who is he? In a way that I never felt before. Like in a way that I was like, what does he do when he wakes up in the morning? Like I wanted to know everything. And I was fascinated. Like
why though? What I don't know. I don't
know. He's a chill dude. Like he really is a chill, laid back. And I think maybe what it could be. Now I'm really thinking about it.
Well, I'm gonna stop it for a minute. That's him. All right, Maximilian. I'll pull this up. You know, age. He 53. Eve is 47. He about to be 54. She'll be turning 40. So he got her about 6 years, 6 years older than her. And they have a young son that they brought into the world in 2022. They got married in 2014. So they've been together for a minute.
And Eve gave, that's the only child Eve has too?
I believe so, yeah.
Stop. We talk about that being childless.
So Eve gave birth at 43 years old, 42, 43. She got knocked up late.
Amazing. It's amazing the melanated woman, what she can do. Listen here, man. I was a big Rough Rider fan back in the day. Shout out to Eve. I'm happy for the sister. But see that? She could tell Maximilian sweet lies. She was a female rapper around all of these other rappers. All of them. And Brad, like, hold up. You know how flattering they got to be to Maximilian? You're like, hold up, none of them put a baby in you? You know, DMX, the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, but I can? Sweet lies. Salute to Eve for playing her cards right.
And there we go. And shout out to Passport. I'm glad you brought this up. So this is another misconception. So a lot of people trying to say this guy's a billionaire, but he's not. So I'll read this. He come up, the female rapper Eve husband, Maximilian Cooper, a British entrepreneur. His net worth is between 60 million and 65 million. Where his money comes from, all right, he built his wealth mainly through business and motorsports entertainment. He's the founder of Gumball 3000, all right, a global celebrity car rally and lifestyle brand started in 99. He got clothing merchandise lines tied to that. He does event licensing, media partnerships tied to that Gumball branding, whatever it is. It's successful. And Eve and Max started dating 2010, married 2014, got a child together. So they was together 12 years before he knocked her up. And combined wealth, Eve is worth 25 million. He worth 60, so they at 85. Also noteworthy, Eve has publicly said her husband is not a billionaire, despite the rumors. All right, so shout out to Internet Brother. I just pulled that up. You know, a lot of people say that automatically, but he a billionaire. You know, I don't know where it comes from, but she said he is not. As you see here, he definitely ain't.
You know what? There you go. Good stuff.
I think his family got money though. He might into like some trust funds someday. Who knows?
His name Maximilian. It's definitely so much bread flowing. But here we go. I believe folks want to or needed to believe that he was a billionaire, because let's call it like it is. At 47, ain't nothing weathered looking about Eve. Salute to that sister. You know what I mean? So, yeah, shoot. I forgot where I was going to go with that. She ain't looking weathered at her age. That's it. So that folks like, whoa, if this older white man gonna get Eve, he gots to have $1 billion. Not $1 billion, just 60 million.
That's it.
Shout out to the brother Julian Brown. Come through with the dub. Says happy birthday, Mr. X. My brother's birthday is today also. There we go. Shout out to these daggone Pisces.
Shout out to Julian and your brother. We appreciate you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
There we go.
Especially coming from hip hop. Yeah. Everything's on show. I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna tell you everything I'm about to do for you. Like, there was a quiet confidence that was like, You know what I mean? Like, I was like, mystery. What the hell? What's going on?
That works.
That works.
And he wasn't flashy or anything.
No.
Yeah.
It's not him. It's not his thing. It's not his thing.
So that intrigued you.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's a difference between being interested in being intrigued by somebody and then making a commitment to live your life with them.
I will say this too. He definitely pursued me. I think when I met him, I was in a space. I had stopped dating. And one of my homeboys that came.
Yeah, stop dating. So I'm gonna stop that for a minute. That's what I was about to say. Eve was no saint. Like I said, she sort of tried to keep it clean record, went all out there like a Cardi B or something, but it was back in a different time, late 90s, early 2000s, before the internet. You know, a lot of people hush about it, but she was in the industry. She just wasn't, obviously she wasn't too messy, so she made it through.
There you go. That's it. I remember back in high school, there was like this little short video was supposed to be an Eve Smex little tape. Any of y'all ever see it? I remember it. But yeah, old childhood memories, boy. But salute to her. The sweet lies. Ain't no hate over here. I ain't hating on her. You know, we often talk about these sisters get older, they can't get a man. Eve is an exception. Let's touch on it. She's an exception. But that does not disprove the rule and the vast majority. No, this is how you're an exception. A rich millionaire rapper with no kids. If y'all can match those stats, go ahead and get you a Maximilian.
And there you go. I see y'all stand. She was with Stevie J, you know, before he went off the deep end. So she was with a young Stevie J when he was actually successful, you know, early in his career. And yeah, he got that coup de kata young. But since then, he obviously went off the deep end these days.
Was that it? Was that Stevie J? Okay. That's see, hopefully that's gone. Like, yeah, I don't even want to talk. She married.
My homeboys that came to my wedding told me, and I didn't remember this, but he hugged me at my wedding and he said, yo, he was like, you told me you was sick of dating, and you said the next dude that you date is gonna be your husband. Like, and I was like, did I? And my friend said to me, yeah, like, I guess I said this, but I wanted someone to come get me. Like, I was doing these situationships where it was like, let's just see what happens, especially because I was living in LA. So every dude was just, let's just see what happens. Yo, I like you, you like me. Oh God. Don't it make you feel like you want to throw up right now? But like, let's just, yo, it's good right now. Like all that. So I was dealing with all that. And finally I was like, you know what? I'm so over it. I'm like, I'm sick of dating. Like, I want something serious and grown up. I just want something grown up. And I met him. We spent a week together on this rally. I was driving on this rally, this thing that he does. And he called me after and was like, yo, I'm flying to LA. And I was like, oh, why? Like, what? He was like, to see you. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Listen, and he was an older cat at the time. So trying to connect these dots. All right, they got together in 2010, 16 years ago. He was 37 and she was 31, you know? So she was on the back end of her career, doing a lot of acting, I'm guessing, doing the barber shop and doing some movies and stuff. And yeah, he said, I like this Eve.
I get it. Salute to him. Again, it's an exception. That's all. Exceptions exist. But if you can't be the exception, don't be sitting here and champion this. That's all, because that's what they'll do. Eve did it. Look what Eve did. She was a rapper. She was in the industry. Y'all said that's an occupational hazard. Again, are you rich and childless? Can you tell sweet lies he can't disprove? That is all.
Okay. And from that time, he flew to LA. We weren't apart after that. Yeah, because he was like, I don't know what this is going to be. And I actually tried to say to him, like, well, I'm talking to a few people. So yeah, come on. And we figure it out. And he was like, okay, well, when you're done, you should call me. And I was like, hello? Like, I never had a man say, I was like, I had a man shit. Like, he really was like a mature adult. And I was like, wow, okay. And that again was intriguing. Yeah. You know? So
good for you.
Yeah.
Those games, there's so like we're
games.
stuck in that cycle right now.
Oh my God.
What do you say? What is your advice to that version of you? To that girl still with the, let's just see how this goes, guys.
Well, you know what? That's a part of me that was still, I think, trying to hold on to the armor of being, you know, oh, I can date like a dude. No, you can't. No, you can't. That really takes a toll as a woman.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Out to Saint Eve. Shout out, this is her on the Angie Martinez show. And Angie Martinez say, Eve, what do you say about women throwing that coup de kata around, just dating and hunching? Eve saying, you can't do that. This is a wife. She telling y'all, you can't do it.
Eve, Brick House Stallion, broke it down flat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Consider the source. This is Eve. She dang near was like Trina in her heyday. And she out here, she was out there. Stevie J, goodness gracious. She said, how did she get the desired outcome? She realized that. She said, I can't move like a dude. It's killing me. All of the weenies, all of the madness, you know. Thank you, Eve. These other sisters won't say. They think they can have rosters. Matter of fact, they think they can have international rosters now. Salute to Eve for telling the truth and shaming the devil.
You know what? That's a part of me that was still, I think, trying to hold on to the armor of being, you know, oh, I can date like a dude. No, you can't. No, you can't. That really takes a toll as a woman. It takes a toll on you. So I think that I would say, you know, just let go. It's okay. Like, you deserve what you want. Let go.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you didn't resist it. You didn't resist the change, because sometimes we hold on.
I think I was ready though.
Oh, okay.
I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready. I was still like I still was slightly, but I knew when I stopped dating is when I was like, I'm ready.
You were already,
Yeah,
there.
I was ready.
So he came in the right time too.
He did.
The timing is good.
Yeah.
There you go. Like y'all saying, Eve is fortunate. Most folks won't be. Don't think y'all gonna find him. A lot of y'all sisters are trying to divest. It won't look like this. It won't be a Maximilian. All right. It might be the Amazon driver, or, I don't know what Brad do. He work at the pizza shop. Might be delivering hot pies. Don't know. But that's some of y'all, man.
They too good for that. They need the glitz and glam of the IG life. Y'all sisters is real wild. Y'all can't build with a guy that's driving around, his old Malibu delivering pizzas, Papa John's pizzas. No, it ain't giving y'all the lifestyle. Y'all can't, the pictures ain't hitting on nothing. You can't show your friends. Shame on y'all. And that's why y'all miss out. And too many of these sisters got that story. The one sister with the talk show that Kundra was on, who stated that she only was able to see her now husband, who's a white guy, because she was down on her luck. She said it like that. I don't know why they do that. She said, I couldn't even see him until I was unemployed and down bad. Then I would entertain him just to find out that was your husband. So ladies, humble yourself and find your man.
That part, that was their sister Tamara Hall, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate your Bronx Water God. Says happy birthday, Mr. X. Good show, fellas. Cool story, Mr. Walker. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to Divine Photos. Says you could date out all you want, but at the end of the day, if you have a crappy personality and don't compromise, the relationship won't last long. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
So here we are, folks. We done made it through another show. All right. We were asking, should more people date out to find love? I don't know. We piggybacked off of last night's show. So if you missed last night's Regal Rumble, we had a couple of these discussions. Love is blind. We brought Dr. Umar up. He ain't a fan of it at all. He told y'all what he thought. We seen Drewski. Drewski was sitting courtside with that woman. So it's just a lot to mine through.
Listen, find love where love finds you. That is all. Be safe. Mom, the men, y'all men, y'all know, protect yourself out there. Don't be dumb. Sisters, be extra careful. That's all. You can't move like, man. Shout out to Eve. In no way, shape, or form. A man going across to Thailand, he go over there and do something stupid, end up getting deleted. It sucks. It's sad, but life goes on. But when we find out it happens to women, and come on, man, that's terrible. That's got a lot of weight to it. Sisters, move safe. Don't be full of ego and pride, having something to prove, going across seas and wind up a missing. Please. Shout out to the sister Kimberly. Good to see you. Been a member for 22 months. Thank you, sister.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Sean Miller. Says late to the show, but happy birthday, Mr. X.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, brother Sean. And all of y'all coming through tonight with the B-Day love. All right. Well, definitely appreciate y'all. Too many people to thank, but definitely want to thank all the sponsors, especially in the Cash App. Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Shout out to Evie Ray. Shout out to Sister Michelle.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Old School Gavin. Shout out to Divine Photos. Gone Postal. Brother Kenneth. Sister Tanya. And Uncle Tall.
Big shout out to the show sponsors coming through in grand fashion. Shout out to all the SBC Nation coming through like y'all do, showing us and especially showing Mr. Gavin X some love on his birthday. Cannot appreciate you guys or thank you guys enough. We appreciate y'all coming through, doing what y'all do, supporting y'all interests, supporting your channel, supporting your beautiful black media. We don't even have to ask. Love the culture you guys have created. Please continue to do so. Hitting that super chat, hitting that Cash App, and make sure you are subscribed to all 3 of our channels. And make sure you join the Patreon. Don't know. Might be a Mr. Walker mashup tomorrow on the Patreon, but you won't know if you ain't part of it.
That part. So make sure you join today. And also,
appreciate you, brother Evie Ray. Says good night from Glaze Galaxy. You pervs.
Shout out to Evie. We appreciate you sponsoring the show. And everybody else in the super chats tonight. Sister Olawa, everybody gifted memberships. All right, we almost forgot her name again, but
his lovely lady.
There we go. His lovely lady come through. Frederick Howard. Shout out to Merciful. Frederick Howard, definitely a sponsor. Uncle Gino, Sister Olawa, Sister Melissa, Ashy Foot Productions, Mr. J Boogie.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Brother Gregory. Shout out to 3 a.m. Thought Club, like you said, his lovely lady. Shout out to Sister Rashina.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Who else we got here? Reed Pink in the house. Project Leroy, Tony Davis. Shout out to Divine Photos. Who else we got here? Mikhail Supreme. I think first time seeing you over here. Appreciate you. Deep Thoughts. Shout out to Sister Lauren. Classy Perspective. Dash. All right. Shout out to K Snoop. Brother Postman, make sure y'all go check him out. Black Unity, Mr. Pitts, and last but not least, the Squeegee Kid.
Big shout out to the Stat Goat, come through with that big energy, man. Y'all too dope. And shout out to his lovely lady for that weight loss testimony. Her and her man. That's what it's all about. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. He said it best. It really touched my heart. It is a blessing to be able to make some change and make a change in the process, man. It's a beautiful thing to be able to do something, being productive and help others. Appreciate y'all testimonies, man. It really is uplifting and it helps keep us going. That's what Dad gonna show.
That part. So we appreciate y'all. We will be back up here Tuesday for Truth Over Lies. And it should be a good one. Like we said, it's a lot going on in the world. We'll have to see if it get any crazier. And it's a lot to talk about. So we're going to have something.
It's a lot. I told y'all, keep your eyes out and make sure you join the Patreon. I might have to touch on some of this stuff tomorrow in the Patreon live show. Might want to be there. It's a lot going on, man. We got to talk about it. It's crazy.
So until then, be in the Patreon tomorrow and Tuesday, Truth Over Lies. Shout out to Squeegee Kid and everybody else sponsoring the show tonight. All right, we'll be back then. So until then, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Carpet for the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
Harder and harder, harder and harder. This shit get harder and harder and harder and harder, harder and harder. This shit get harder and harder, harder and harder, harder and harder.
What up? Fuck it. I love my father. This shit get harder and harder. We in my bed right now, we turning. I don't give no fuck about no honey. Hey, you ain't with us, you burn, baby. Hey, this shit get harder and harder. Hey, sometimes you get smarter and smarter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look at me, man. This shit get harder and motherfucking harder. Got my rubber boots on and shit. I ain't got shit, check it. This shit get harder and harder. Mr. Black on the thing, nigga, I'm a starter. So once you get another end, when I tell you it's a part of the life that I'm living, getting money, baby.
This shit get harder and harder, harder and harder, harder and harder. This shit get harder and harder, harder and harder, harder.